think he got his either third or fourth donut, is what they like to call it.
Right.
They owed the other team.
Yeah.
So he was very excited about that.
Carmen loves donuts.
I do. That's why I can remember it.
Got what, 2 games left?
2 games left. Yep. And basically, it was cool because they played King. And, he was, again, able to get a lot of, like, freshmen and sophomores in for playing time. He got, like, one kid who usually does our film for us, Ryan.
You let the film kid play? Get it, Rudy?
Were you guys up by a lot of points?
Well, yes, but also he is a freshman. He's a freshman and he wants to be a quarterback. But we have a couple quarterbacks already, so he helps with our film right now. But, Chad wants to get everyone playing time. He is on the team. He does practice. You know what I mean? So he got to dress on Friday, and he got to run the ball for a 2-yard carry. Everyone was so excited for him.
God. Yeah. You have a Rudy moment.
The team went crazy for him, but there was a lot of other kids that got to, like, get their first touch and stuff. So it was exciting, And
that's great because some coaches, they don't do that.
No, I never understood that.
Even when the team is up, they still will not put. They don't do that. And
Can I ask you why, like in a Super Bowl, why they don't do that? Like,
I don't know.
Give players, you're up by 30 points. Give players a chance to play in a Super Bowl.
I don't know, and coaches don't realize how much that can mean to a kid.
Yeah,
I think it's because the Broncos scored 33 points in the fourth quarter.
That could be true too. Yeah.
And I do know, like, for high school, when it comes to playoffs, like, if you make playoffs, your seat depends on. It can come down to points.
That is true.
It's not just like a win-loss thing.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of coaches that they'll take the opportunity to run up the scores on other teams to get a better seed in the playoffs, where Chad is like, hey, if we go, that's awesome. But I also want to get these kids, playing
some touch time.
and
these kids that are here every day busting their ass.
Right. So because Ryan, like I said, he comes to practice. He practices like he would play, but for every game he does the film, and he's awesome at it.
That's like a sign of a really good high school coach, I think.
Right. Yeah, for sure. And I didn't understand that I did understand that for Joey. Joey was an okay player. He never showed any signs of greatness, but he busted his ass every day, and then he got to play a little bit, and I'm like, well, that's not. I wouldn't want to do that. But I get it. That's how it goes.
That's how my son was. He wasn't like a starter or anything, but he loved it, and he never missed a practice.
Joey didn't love it. That was
and
the
went
problem.
out there. He talks about now he still misses it. He's like, damn, I miss football.
Really?
Yeah, he does.
I pick up Juliana, and I see those high school kids carrying their equipment across the parking lot with no shirt on and sweating their ass off, and I go, ugh.
He mentions all the time I misses playing football.
Oh wow, I don't get that at all. What else? I went fishing not once but twice this weekend.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I went fishing on Saturday. On Friday, Saturday with Bobby. We went in the ocean out in Punta Gorda off the seawall, and then that stunk.
Were you guys hitting up fast food spots? Like I saw a lot of fast food over the weekend.
He is
not on the diet, I thought.
I didn't have any fast food.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't eat any of that stuff. So he wanted to go to Arby's. Because Arby's, you ever go to Chick-fil-A and you can get grilled chicken nuggets? Mm-hmm. Arby's has grilled steak nuggets now.
Okay.
And he wanted to try that.
Where in 1987 did you guys go?
That's what I said. That's what I told him. I'm like, he goes, have you tried the Arby's steak nuggets? I go, no, you know why? He goes, why? I said, I haven't been to Arby's in 30 years.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want. And sure enough, Punta Gorda had an Arby's. And we went there. And
just opened.
Yeah. We had steak nuggets, and they tasted like a big toe, and I did not enjoy them. I ate one steak nugget, and I was like, ugh. Then across the street from Arby's is a Wendy's, and he goes, let's get a Frosty. I'm like, I don't want a Frosty.
It's like you're driving your daughter around.
It was very similar to driving my daughter around. In Bobby's defense.
Was the grilled steak toe before or after the explosion?
That was post-explosion. Yeah.
Interesting.
I didn't eat bad this weekend. I didn't eat good, but I didn't eat bad. I didn't eat anything that would make me have an explosion.
No, but you know how what
the catalyst.
Right, yeah. There could be like a huge boulder and it's
just one more thing.
And then a pebble hits it and it goes, yeah.
No, I was I do not appreciate the fast food like Bobby does.
Yeah.
He did we were doing a lot of driving around, exploring Punta Gorda. Not a lot to do in Punta Gorda. We did like a like a good gay couple, we got up and walked through a farmer's market together. That was adorable. We bought this is the weirdest. Can I tell you what's so weird about him? We're walking through this farmer's market. We stop and look at a couple of vendors and things that they have. And all of a sudden I see these two guys walk up to Bobby. And then Bobby, it wasn't like, hey, are you Bobby Kelly? They just walked up to him like, can I talk to you? And then I see Bobby shaking the guy's hand. And then they didn't separate hands. And I went, nope. And I left. And then I see them praying together. And I was like, get out of here. And he goes, dude, that guy just said it. I go, no. And he goes, because you're a bad person. I go, I'm not a bad person. I'm like, I'm not just going to stand there, hold hands, and pray with strangers.
Prayers at the farmer's market?
The farmer's market. They got these two men, too. Like this big burly guy and this other guy walked up and they're like, hey, brother, what's your name? Mind if I say a prayer for you? And Bobby's like, yeah, all right, yeah.
No.
Were they praying for more lettuce?
I don't know what was going on, but it was not, it was just that's such a weird thing to me. Look, I'm not do it if you do it, but when I was a kid, my mother used to have to work on the weekend, so she'd be gone, and my brother and I would be home all alone. And the Jehovah's Witness used to come to my door all the time, and I didn't know who they were, so I'd open the door, and they're like, "Hello, is your mother home?" I'm like, "No, I'm home alone." They're like, "Do you love Jesus?" And
I'm home alone. Please take me.
It would be like a weird, I don't know, and they'd be like, "Do you love Jesus?" I'm like, "Yeah, I go to Catholic school," and they're like, well, maybe we could say a prayer for you. And I'd have to stand there while they prayed for me in the hallway of my door. But I didn't know what to do as a kid. You know what I mean? So now I get turned off by that stuff. When I see that happen, I don't want to have anything to do with it.
That's why you're not going to catch me in a farmer's market.
Well, let me tell you, the rest of the farmer's market was pretty good. They had bakers there, and they had they were selling honey and all sorts of other stuff. All sorts of sex stuff.
My wife always wants to go to that kind of stuff, and I shut it down. I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
We're not going.
I didn't mind it at all, and it was trying to think of what. Oh, they had a good coffee guy there. They had a coffee vendor that was actually quite delicious.
Wow.
Yeah, I mixed it up a little bit.
All right.
I went outside the Starbucks box. What else? Anybody else do anything fun? No, we came back here on Sunday, and I've been dying to freshwater fish, and Bobby was down, so we went to the freshwater fishing spot. And Bobby caught himself a big ass bass. Did you see
saw
that?
Yeah, nice largemouth bass.
We'd been out there for like an hour. It was getting hot. I'm like, I'm done. I want to get out of here. And all of a sudden he's like, I got one. I go, you don't have nothing. And he did. And then he had those stupid glasses on. And I hear meta video. And he pulled up the fish and he got the meta glasses on, so he got it all in video.
Right.
That
Oh, nice.
was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. He caught a big ass bass. Pulled that baby up. We did a lot of talking about Skankfest.
Yeah.
And Carmen, I don't think you should go.
Oh,
Okay.
No.
I'm kidding. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
You kind of know like the lay of the land now?
No, nobody seems to
damn
know
it. That's what we need to
I
know.
talked to Eric from Visani too, and he's like, I don't know what the deal is because he's going, because he's going to Scout Comics and stuff for the club.
Right.
And I said, I don't know what the deal is either, but we're going out there and we'll just play it by ear. So and I talked to Bobby about getting people on the show, and he said we should definitely do that in advance.
Yeah.
Where I didn't think so, we'll get together about that.
Right.
Yeah, well, I would imagine people are going to be booked up. Everybody else's podcast.
Yeah, I said.
I'm going to do yours. You
But
do
the
mine.
good
do
thing
this.
is, he said nothing happens till the afternoon, like after the afternoon. So we pretty much have the day available. So we'll be good there.
Yeah, there's going to be a million people recording their stuff.
I think so.
We should just cancel it.
Oh, all right.
I'm out.
Oh man, I don't understand how he is in a hotel room for 15 minutes and looks like he's lived there for a year. I go
Because he's been doing it for 30 years or 40 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like I feel like when you go to a hotel for 2 days, do you unpack and put your stuff in the drawers?
No, of course not.
No.
But
I leave my stuff in the bag, and I have my bag on the counter, and you would not even. I take my CPAP machine out and my fan and put it next to the bed, and the rest of the stuff I leave in my bag. And I went down to Bobby's room 5 minutes after he was in the room, stuff strewn everywhere across the room. I go, how do you make it look like you've been here for a month? He's like, dude, I do this every weekend. I go, yeah, I know, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself whenever I take my stuff out and like hang it on the cruise.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, look at this. I hung my stuff up.
Yeah.
You got to be careful not to lose the shoes, though.
Oh man, that was one of the wildest things. I had my Led Zeppelin Vans that I had, and I could not find them. Looked everywhere, so much to the point where then I had to call and say, I think somebody took my shoes. I had at minimum 8 people from the cruise ship in my room. looking everywhere, turning stuff over, people on walkie-talkies, everywhere. Nobody could find these shoes. I was like, I don't know.
Where were they?
They were gone.
Oh, you never found them?
Well,
and
then incident report, this and that, and then we're going to dinner the one night. Whatever, I moved my hat, and they're behind my hat. I go, how did nobody? I mean, I get it.
Move the hat.
I get it that I'm a dum. You know what I mean? But like, I had 8 people in there searching flashlights. Yeah. I think at one point we had a drone. It was wild. Yeah, and they were behind my hat.
They're right here.
All right. Well, thanks. See you guys later. I had to call him and be like, hey.
You told him?
Oh, of course. I mean, I don't want him to think that you wind up getting some lady sent back to Honduras because she was cleaning my room.
Anybody see Helen? No good.
We know you did it.
Yeah, we know how much you love Zeppelin.
I was listening to Led Zeppelin all weekend.
I heard in your post where you smacked the Frosty out of his hand. One of the things where I heard a little Zeppelin in the background. I was like, good, right?
I know it's good. I've heard them all before. Yeah. I just had to urge.
Have you heard them all before, though?
No, not all.
They have a lot.
I had a whole lot of love stuck in my head, and I'm like, and I go, I'm just put it on. I haven't heard it in a long time, and I realized so many songs that I forget about.
What's so funny is you hear like people cover a whole lot of love, and you hear different versions of this, that, and then you hear Zeppelin, and you go, oh yeah, that's why.
Right.
That's why.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing about Led Zeppelin is same thing with Pearl Jam. There's 900 Pearl Jam songs that I could sing and don't know the name of them.
Yeah.
Like I don't, the titles never make sense.
Yeah.
I listened to a lot of Limp Bizkit this weekend.
Oh, all right.
A lot of Limp Bizkit.
Yeah. What happened to that guy?
I think cancer.
Oh, he was sick?
Yeah. He had been sick before. He left the band for a while because he had to have a liver transplant.
From the boozy.
Oh. Yeah. But I think he had cancer.
What about Doug Martin?
That I have no idea.
That I think was suicide.
You think so?
I'm guessing. I don't know because I read that he had been in rehab for Adderall addiction.
I saw one of the saddest pictures of the weekend with Doug Martin. In the picture was Vincent Jackson, Mike Williams, and Doug Martin. All celebrating a touchdown.
Yeah.
All 3 of those are dead.
What happened to Mike Williams?
Remember he got hit at the construction site. He was working construction and got hit in the head. Yeah. And then Vincent Jackson.
Yeah, Vincent Jackson.
Yeah.
And I think Doug Martin was, I'm guessing, I don't know. I'm just assuming by the stuff that I read because nobody was saying how.
You don't really see him,
and he was so young, What was his nickname?
Oh, the muscle hamster. But he hated that, though.
I know.
Anytime he was called that, he would get pissed off and say, please don't call me that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Because hamster means he's little.
Yeah.
He's tiny.
Because somebody had given him that name in college. And I guess he hated it there. And then it got picked up when he was here in Tampa. And he was like, please don't call me that.
That's so funny. You tell somebody to don't call you something.
Yeah.
You can't pick your nickname. Isn't that right? Red shoes. You know what I mean? Like, it's so easy to
remember Dion, though? Dion used to call him Dion, and he hated it.
Yeah.
He turned that right around.
I love that the one baseball guy right now, Cal Raleigh, who is a big dumper. And it's exactly why.
That's what they call me this weekend.
Guy.
It's why they call them.
Oh, really?
Big dumper, yeah.
Yeah, well, I stole that title this weekend, buddy. I'm very proud of it. Do you have any app issues yesterday?
No, I don't think so. Why? What was
There's a Amazon Web Service outage that was a problem that was affecting a bunch of apps, and I had some things I couldn't get logged into yesterday.
I did have, whenever you sent the Doug Martin thing, I text back and I go, I didn't see the other thing you sent. There was an image. Did you send something else or no?
I did. I sent my 4-team parlay.
Oh, okay.
Picture to you guys, and I hashtagged it Mike Gambles, but it didn't go through.
Yeah, it was like a PNG or something.
Yeah, it just didn't go through.
It came up mine fine.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
I couldn't get it. It didn't. I saw it said undelivered, well, it wasn't delivered, and it wasn't a big a deal, so I just let it go. All right, we got a good week planned for you this week. I know Bobby's back on Friday, and it's something else. Do we know what's going on today?
Yeah. She said she's coming.
Oh, okay. Do you know about this?
No.
Mayoral candidate in the studio today.
Oh, all right.
They are having an election for a mayor in Lakeland, Florida.
Yes.
One of the candidates is a Hooters waitress.
Okay.
She's a front runner.
All right.
She's coming in the studio today.
Top runner.
Yeah. Also, Ian Beckles will be here, and we'll go over our football picks and find out how we did. But we've got Sporkle and a whole new week's worth of stuff to give away. We'll find out what that stuff is, and we will play next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Early this morning, an accident in Hillsborough County. It's Hillsborough Avenue at Harney Road. It's in the clearing stages. Crew's still on the scene there. Some flashing lights causing the people to tap their brakes. So about a 5-minute delay there. Nothing major. Give yourself a few extra minutes if you're heading out the door this morning and head in that direction. Everything else is good, though. Major roadways, 275, 75 and I-4, problem-free on both sides of the bay. So far, so good on those toll roads. And everything running up to speed in both directions on all of the Bay Area bridges. I'm Monica with traffic.
At Dick's Sporting Goods, we have always believed sport has the power to change lives. Community happens here. Change happens here. Sport happens here. Introducing the all-new Dick's House of Sport, bringing new experiences, new services, and unrivaled selection from the top brands to a new place Brandon can call home. Featuring a track and field, rock wall, a Hittrax multi-sport cage, and 3 golf hitting bays. Dick's House of Sport at Brandon Exchange. Grand opening celebration October 31st to November 2nd.
We hear it every day.
I'm a safe driver.
Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember, 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Hey, what's up? It's Gio. You know, when I met with Trajan Wealth, I didn't get a sales pitch. I didn't get any awkward conversation or trying to pressure me into doing things I wasn't comfortable with. Honestly, I just got clarity, which was exactly what I was looking for. They're fiduciary advisors. They listen. They answer every question. They're going to help me build a plan that actually makes sense just for me. And the best part is they're local. They got offices right here in Tampa, Sarasota, Fort Myers, even in Naples. You know, if you ever sat around and wondered if your financial plan could be better, why not find out for yourself now? Give them a call, 813-550-1000, or visit TrajanWealth.com and set up a free consultation. No hidden fees, no commission, no pressure, just expert fiduciary advisors that can create a plan specifically to fit your needs. Again, give them a call at 813-550-1000 or TrajanWealth.com. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC. SEC registered investment advisor, client, paid advertisement. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Hurry in for kickoff savings at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with 0 down or make no payments for a year on over 600 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All are backed by owner assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit CrownHyundai.com. With approved credit, 36 month lease, 10K miles a year, $39.99 due at signing plus dealer fee and electronic financing.
At International Diamond Center, diamonds always take center stage. But you won't believe the new collection of rare colored gemstones they have now.
When you see the color that we've procured and the collections that we've put together, it's going to blow you away.
IDC's Brian LeClaire.
Stones like a Paraíba from Brazil, extremely rare and hard to find, but the stone just absolutely pops and talks. It's got that beautiful ocean color.
Sapphires? Yes, IDC has them. Emeralds and rubies too, but so much more.
One-of-a-kind Saverites. Beautiful, vibrant green color. Red spinel from Burma. Unbelievable pigeon blood red color. Aquamarines, Santa Maria color.
Are you looking to add some color with fashion jewelry or even an engagement ring? IDC invites you to a whole new world of exquisite choices.
What we've really focused on is making sure that we are finding the most rare, spectacular gemstones.
Discover unique and rare precious gemstones and add some color to your life at International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's That's 866-CALL-MOE.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
The grand opening of the all-new Honda Port Richey is happening. Come celebrate our grand opening on October 25th with a chance to win special giveaways. We are rolling out the red carpet on all new Honda models with 0% APR, 0 money down, and 0 payments until 2026. Plus, most used vehicles come with our lifetime warranty. Come celebrate our grand opening on October 25th and claim your grand opening savings. The all-new Honda Port Richey. When you make it Honda Port Richey, we make it happen. Online at HondaPortRichey.com. For complete details, call 727-202-2026.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty that the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
It's the Bone Halloween Takeover in downtown St. Pete, presented by Elysian Space Dust. Party with the Mike Calta Show, JP Show, Setting, Dizzy, Drew Garabo live at locations throughout the night like Locales, The Galley, Where's Jubes, The Emerald, and Thirsty First, where Pitbull Toddler will perform live. Visit theboneonline.com for details. Elysian Space Dust. Dust if you dare.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah and Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farah cook, Tampa.
It's October at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, and that means it's Pinktober. And the Pinktober Poker Open will be kicking off on the 15th and will feature over $400,000 in guarantees, with a portion of the proceeds benefiting the American Cancer Society. Remember to sign up for a Unity card at the Players Club and receive 50% off voucher for Fresh Harvest Buffet. Get a free limited edition Hard Rock t-shirt and up to $200 on them. There's so many great restaurants and so many options to win. Stop on in and see them at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tampa.
Your brain holds all the pathways to memories, to dreams, the very essence of your human spirit. At Advent Health Brain and Spine Institute, our experts protect those pathways. With state-of-the-art technology and groundbreaking treatments, we care for the most complex neurological conditions. So you can keep moving, keep dreaming, keep being your whole self. Visit thebrainandspineexperts.com.
A
Attention construction pros. Purple Wave Auction brings quality equipment to your fingertips. Join our bi-weekly online auctions featuring dozers, excavators, loaders, and more. We provide detailed listings, photos, and seller contact info. Inspect online or in person. With our no reserve policy, every item sells to the highest bidder. Visit purplewave.com today and see why informed builders choose Purple Wave. Transparent processes, real deals. Your next great purchase awaits. purplewave.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new Impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
80 years of Florida Blue doing good in Florida, of offering access to affordable quality health care, of putting people over profits, reinvesting in member health benefits and local programs. 80 years of navigating health challenges together. Changes to health insurance are here, but our commitment to you will never change. Get resources at floridablue.com/followtheblue. Florida Blue, your health solutions partner. Policies have limitations and exclusions. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
Ever wonder what it's like behind the counter at those big corporate jewelry stores? Max Woodson knows, and it wasn't pretty.
It's hard to do what's best for the customer when you're given a strict outline on the profit you need to make, the dollars you need to make, the goals you need to hit, the commissions you have to hit. It's really hard to do what's right for the customer.
That's why Max left the Wall Street-owned chains and joined International Diamond Center, a locally owned jeweler. At IDC, it's not about quotas, it's about you.
It's getting to know people, getting to talk to people, building relationships. It's something that's important to me. It's what I love the most.
At IDC, Max can focus on what matters, doing right by customers, even if it means less profit.
I have a scenario where I have a customer that I can do the right thing for, even if it maybe makes us less money at times, and we make it happen.
That freedom means better quality diamonds, fair prices, full transparency, and honest service.
We have freedom. We're allowed to be creative, do what's best. And they really support that, and it means a lot.
International Diamond Center, where you're family, not a sales target. Visit us in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota for diamonds with integrity.
Growing your retail business is easier with Shopify Point of Sale. Shopify POS connects your entire retail store, in-store, online, and social media on one platform. It's built for how customers shop today and for how they'll shop tomorrow. The result? Smoother checkouts and deeper customer relationships that pay off and keep them coming back. Ready to grow with Shopify POS? Visit shopify.com/switch now for more details. That's shopify.com/switch now.
Recently, a new client called me and started by saying, "Mr. Morgan, I really need your help, but I'm just a nobody." Those words stunned me, and I immediately called him back, and we're now helping him and his family after a terrible accident. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Everybody who comes to our firm at their time of need is a somebody. I grew up poor, but my grandmother was like a queen to us. At Morgan & Morgan, our goal is to level the playing field for you and your family at your time of need. The insurance company has unlimited money and resources. You need a firm who can fight them toe-to-toe. For right at 30 years, we have fought them in courtrooms throughout America. Our results speak for themselves. And always remember this: everybody is a somebody, and nobody is a nobody. Visit forthepeople.com to learn about our firm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in the Tampa area without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in the Tampa area for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text INVEST to 64,000. The Tampa area is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop workshop this week right here in the Tampa area and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text INVEST to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text INVEST to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text INVEST to 64,000.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/deal for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/deal for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/deal. See representative for warranty details.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. Lots of sun today. Might see a few clouds here and there. Only a 20% chance of rain later on. High today 87, and tonight slow down to 70. For your Tuesday, more of the same. Lots of sun, just a few clouds. Those rain chances down to about 10% though. Tomorrow's high 88 and tomorrow night's low 70.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
644 of the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning. Waterman Properties is Tampa's trusted general contractor for over 20 years now. They handle everything that you need from demolition and project management to a full renovation and custom home builds. Waterman can handle any project from start to finish. Just like Joe. When Joe's house was destroyed in areas by the storm, he wasn't sure who to call. He's like, what do? I got a fence down, and the fence is broken and just laying in the back of my house. I need a new fence. I need to clear it out. Do I have to call 10 different people? No, you just call Waterman Properties. If you're considering a prefab home or a mobile home, Waterman can handle all that. They do all that too. The full setup, demolition, land clearing, relevels, rising. These guys don't just build homes and outdoor spaces. They build relationships with their customers and the people in Tampa Bay with honesty and pride in every project. Waterman's all about quality, no shortcuts, no cutting corners, just solid craftsmanship that you can count on. If your AC was flooded during the storms, Waterman builds custom AC stands. They actually lift them up, they elevate them, and your unit will be protected from flooding, but it also increases airflow around the unit and reduces the risk of debris and buildup. So no matter what project you have around the house, these guys can help you out. Give them a call for a free estimate at 813-715-7383. That's 813-715-7383. Or you can simply go to their new website, watermanproperties.net. That's watermanproperties.net. You can get a free estimate there and tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show, watermanproperties.net. How's your fence doing, Joe?
It looks fantastic, Michael, I have to tell you.
I heard the kids are out in the neighborhood this weekend.
Oh, yeah. We have a haunted hike every year. And
they bring the kids by the old man's house?
They do like 10 different houses, and they hike through the neighborhood, and they throw a party. And on Friday, we went there and met a guy by the name of 7 Foot Steve.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Man.
I walked in there with Dizzy and Nicole, and they're like, this is a private party. And I said, yeah, I know. We're supposed to be here. So they're like asking questions. I'm like,
really?
Yeah, you're set up in front of my house,
right?
Guys. And they're like, well, I just don't know what house. I'm like, what? You want to see my deed?
So they invited you to the party.
Yeah,
and then when you got there,
I RSVP'd as well.
Oh my! And then you got there, and they were like, "Hey, how?
Yeah.
You're not invited
But they
to
were
this party."
they were cool after that. I just don't normally. They're like, well, how come we haven't ever seen you at any of the events? Or you don't come to anything? I'm like, I'm here now. You invited me.
I'm very famous. I don't have time for you people.
Well, but they wound up being very cool. There's a great band down there. It was fantastic.
You met a guy named 7 Foot Steve. I used to hang out with a guy named 2 Foot Fred.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know how tall he was?
How tall?
2 foot.
Really?
No, he was actually just under 4 feet, but he was a tiny little bitch.
Oh
yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy was giant. Dizzy was trying to jump up and high five him, and it took him like a couple tries.
I mean, to you guys, everybody's giant.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know,
imagine what 7 Foot Steve is like.
What is this guy? 5'10"? Unbelievable! Can't even do it. I forgot to tell you, I went and saw Rat on Friday.
Oh yeah,
I went and saw Rat.
I saw that. I saw Rat. It was Rat with the full band.
Well,
mostly. Well, it was Warren DeMartini and
Carlos and
Stephen Piercy.
Yeah. Oh, not my Rat.
Well, all they had was the one guy's dead, and then the other guy, and then Blas Elias was playing the drums.
Right, which was cool. Yeah,
which is weird because we just talked about him on the show on Wednesday.
I know. I text Mike. I go, "Did you know he's playing drums for Rat? I hope you didn't kill him.
No.
Hope he doesn't die in the middle of this." But it was Rat. It was Trickster. It was Enough's Enough.
Did we find out what happened with Trickster?
No. So Enough's Enough was playing whenever I got there, and a couple songs. Thank you. Good night. And he doesn't. Enough's Enough knows. He goes, "Here's what y'all came for." And
Enough's Enough had, I would say, 2 songs, maybe 4 if you were a fan.
But their big song, "Fly High, Michelle,"
right,
is what they close with and stuff. And he's like, "Hey, here's what y'all came for," and stuff. And then Trickster.
How are they? How did they sound? Good?
They sound all right.
How is that guy as a singer? Was it Donnie V still?
Yeah,
same as people.
I believe so.
But Chip's Enough really fat.
Well, he sings.
Oh, he does?
I think so, right?
Oh, no, Donnie V was the singer.
But I think Chip sings now.
Oh.
Chip was the bass player?
I don't know. He was a stringed instrument player.
Yeah, he played, but I think he sings now. I don't know. I was never a huge fan of those guys. So, but then Trickster goes up. Trickster, a 3-piece.
Trickster that also doesn't have its singer.
Right.
And
they go up and they played, I don't know, maybe 3 songs, maybe 4 songs.
They
whatever.
only had really 3 or 4.
No, but like the time, they were before Rat, like they were before the headlining band, and after 3 or 4 songs, whatever, he goes, they're telling us we're done, but listen, we got to do one more. Rob, sorry, we got to do one more.
Oh, they just shut him down?
Shut him down.
Really?
Sorry, we're going to do it. Sorry, no, you're not. So I don't know whether they were late or whether they got pushed back or what happened, but they're like, nope. Get this. So they go, beat it, Trickster. Trickster leaves in a huff. It took an hour for them to switch over for Rat to come up.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And I was like, Trickster could have done 3 more songs at least, and then still had another half hour to switch over.
I wonder what happened with Trickster. I wonder why.
I don't know, but it was pretty wild. They were like, sorry, we're going to do one more. Nah. It was just over.
Somebody pulled a Sharon Osbourne.
Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, you're not in charge.
So who is it? It was Rat, Trickster, Enough's Enough.
Pretty Boy Floyd.
Who's seeing Pretty Boy Floyd? Like, who thought we need to add Pretty Boy Floyd to this?
Yeah, but it's probably one of those things where they're like, yeah, you also get Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yeah. And we give them $80 in wings.
Yeah, give them a shrimp basket.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
Ugh.
But the sound was bad.
Really?
Like, the bands were good. They were playing and doing it, whatever. But the sound was almost like you were on a Ferris wheel. And it would get loud and then kind of off in the distance.
That's when you do those concerts at weird places.
But they've been doing a ton of shows over there at Fergus. And I have to imagine that Rat is traveling with their own sound guy.
Oh,
You know, I would think, but maybe not.
Probably not.
But it was weird. But it was
Stephen
packed.
Piercy can't sing.
No, he never could.
No, but I mean, like I heard it like round and it was the backup guys singing the round and round. Yeah.
It was packed and everybody was singing along.
Oh,
you know all the
Rat
songs.
song, yeah.
It was funny because Rat went on a little after 10. We thought they were starting at 10. They went on a little after, and I thought they were done by 11. I thought it was like shut down at 11. And I'm like, there's not enough time. Lack of communication. Round and round. You guys aren't going to have enough time. But then they wound up doing everything. And
Pete took a picture with Stephen Piercy.
Yeah.
And I wanted to hashtag it rat face and Pete face. I hate Stephen Piercy. We have such a history with him on this show that I don't think anything would get me to go to that stupid show.
Our inside guy, Moose, who knows all of the hairband guys, whatever, he says trickster guys were blaming Piercy for pulling the plug. Which
why though?
Which I could totally see. Hey, get off. We got to change over and have all our stuff. But, it took an hour. By the way, also, they have a big video screen behind the stage.
Right.
So they can put up the logo and do the stuff. And they're switching over and stuff. And then you see check TX plug, something, whatever, big on the big screen. And I'm like, all right. Then the guy opens the thing, opens another window. You see all this on the screen.
Oh, like Joe.
And then he's clicking this and he's clicking that. And it says play and it has rat intro. Go. Click. 3 more drop down. Click. Check TX plug. This, nothing the entire time.
Are you
nothing
serious?
the entire time. And then the lights were blue the entire time. And Stephen Piercy, after like 3 songs, he goes, hey, maybe we could do some lights on the crowd. I know you're not changing these lights.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was like, ooh,
disaster.
Boy. A lot of stuff happening.
I saw Mark Wilson was there. Pete was there.
Yeah.
You were there. A lot of people turned out for Rat.
Yeah. Of course, I'm at the bar and a hand reaches past me and it looks like it's a waterlogged hand from somebody who's been in the river for 30 days.
Can I guess?
Yeah. Yeah. And just grabs a cup and takes a cup and has somebody pour some beer in it for him. He's like,
he was siphoning beer from other people's beers.
Of course. Yeah.
Just go get a cup. We'll take care of you.
And he goes walking. I guess he was right behind me. And my wife goes, look behind you. And I go, I know. I can feel his presence.
I just saw that catcher's mitt come over my arm.
Yeah.
No problem getting all the way down to St. Pete.
Yeah.
For Rat, always Rat.
Yeah.
His defense. It's his brother, Stephen. Carmen, what do we have to give away this week?
We have a bunch of stuff. So
all right.
we have
Not Rat.
Not Rat because they were just here, but we have tickets for Puddle of Mud, which is
Puddle of Mud. Where is that at?
I thought that guy was in jail.
I think they're at Ferg's, right?
They're at Ferg's, yep.
Oh,
this
brother.
Friday. We have tickets for Celeste Barber.
Who the hell is that?
You know who Celeste Barber is.
You don't know who Celeste Barber is.
Hey, I'm Celeste Barber.
Is that right?
I don't know.
Who is Celeste Barber?
They're going to be at the Hard Rock.
They? Is that a band?
I have no idea.
All right, don't get mad at me. I'm curious.
Oh, she's an Australian comedian.
Shut up.
G'day, mate.
Hello.
G'day.
Got jokes, mate.
I'm 43 years old, mate.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, by the way, she also has 9.7 million followers on Instagram.
That's not a lot anymore.
It's a lot on Instagram.
So on Instagram, she's the one who recreates all the model poses, but she's kind of like a funny mom type. So
sounds right up my alley.
Her tour is called Backup Dancer.
Oh.
This is a required monthly test of the emergency alert system. Had this been an actual emergency or dangerous situation, official messages and directions would have followed the alert tones. This test is brought to you by the Florida Division of Emergency Management, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and your local broadcast station or cable provider. This concludes the required monthly test.
Is with Tesla, yeah.
And then Foreigner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not my Foreigner.
By the way, it is your Foreigner.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lou
Graham's
there.
out with them.
Okay.
And also Foreigner doing I'm wearing my Foreigner shirt, doing the 4 album and then a bunch of hits as well.
All right. That'll be
Other
fun.
hits.
All right. We've got that. All that stuff to give away. Here we go right now with a little bit of Sporkle. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Where are we at rule-wise, Gio?
No rule.
I mean,
Galvin going for 3 in a row.
Oh,
I am?
All right. Everybody's activated.
Turn it on.
Activated.
Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, so today we're going to be playing 5-letter easy vocabulary.
Okay.
Very simple, okay? So I'm going to give you a definition. You're going to give me the 5-letter word.
All right.
Okay, your first one. A sweet, clear, Semi-solid.
Sugar.
Somewhat
Jello.
elastic spread or preserve made from fruit juice and sugar.
Sugar.
Jelly.
Yeah, right at the buzzer.
Yes.
I said Jello. Damn it.
Mike Calta. Having or causing a sensation that causes the desire or reflex to scratch.
Itch.
Itchy.
Itchy. Geo. Of the color between blue and yellow
Purple.
in the spectrum. Green. Galvin. A covering for the hand worn.
Glove.
Yes. Pap.
Geo.
Oh.
Geo gets the point. Feel or show approval or preference for.
Praise.
Feel or show approval or preference for.
Agree.
Enjoy.
Favor. A large bird of prey with a
Stork. Oh, hawk.
with a massive hooked bill and long, broad wings, renowned for its keen sight, powerful soaring flight.
Eagle.
Geo. Covered or marked with an unclean substance.
Dirty.
Geo. Containing or made from milk.
Dairy.
Galvin. A private room or compartment on a ship.
Cabin.
Galvin. Come to a place with someone or something.
Travel. Nope.
Come to a place with someone or something.
Arrive.
I don't know. I can't.
Bring.
Oh, not even close to what I was thinking.
A distinctive emblem worn as a mark of office, membership. Yes, Mike Calta and Pap. We are halfway there.
Michael has 2 points on the board. Geo has... Nope. Galvin has 3 and Geo has 4.
All right, 5-letter easy vocabulary. Your next one, a person who is fully grown or developed. I think you all said it.
We did.
Adult. Pap.
Mike Calta.
You're right about that one.
Of considerable or relatively large size.
Giant.
Giants.
Of considerable or relatively large size.
Great size.
Great size.
Great size.
Obese.
Large.
Oh, you said
large.
I said great size.
No, you said large
I
size.
did?
Yeah, that's why I was going to say large, and I'm like, she said it, though.
My apologies.
No point.
No point.
I totally would have said large.
I was 100% saying large, and then I went, she already said large.
Yep. Makes no sense.
Eagle.
Thank you. Of little weight.
Thin.
Skinny.
Of little weight.
Tiny.
Oh, Jesus. Light.
Light.
Oh.
Light.
Yeah, why didn't I?
No point.
Oh, man.
A solid material that is typically hard, shiny, malleable. Yes.
I'm overthinking it.
Galvin. Easy vocabulary. A story or event recorded
Fable.
by a camera as
Video.
by a set of moving images and shown in a theater or on television.
Movie.
Yes. Galvin.
Eagle.
Prod gently,
Poke.
typically with one's elbow, in order to draw their attention to something.
Come on.
Prod gently, typically with one.
Nudge.
Yes.
Oh.
Galvin. Your next one. The tapered, sharp end of a tool, weapon, or other object. Point.
Oh.
Galvin.
Come on, Gio.
Shake or tremble.
Shiver. Damn it.
Shake or tremble?
Rattle.
Quake. The wireless transmission
Nope.
and reception of electric impulses or signals by means of electromagnetic waves. Please
Say it again.
Oh, man.
Nah.
The wireless transmission and reception of electric impulses
Signal?
or signals by means of electromagnetic waves.
I don't know.
Radio.
Oh, idiots.
Come on.
What a bunch of jackasses.
And Pap, we're on the last three.
Michael has 3 points on the board. Gio ahead of that by 1 with 4, and Galvin.
You didn't get any in that whole last second half?
You didn't get the whole game.
No.
You have the whole game to get points.
And Galvin is your leader right now. He's winning with 7.
You got to get 3 now.
I know.
All right, 5-letter, easy vocabulary, last 3. Here we go. Frightening.
Scary.
Scary.
Jesus, Gio.
Galvin. Having a pleasant, distinct flavor.
Tasty.
Mike.
Oh, now we're smart.
And your last one. Propel with force through the air by a movement. Galvin.
I'm going to throw up.
Your final score.
Who's in last place, Joe?
Well, Michael and Gio both have 4 points on the board. Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 9.
Cha-cha! By the way, did anybody see that?
No.
I did.
Did you hit something?
I went like this. I went, get it! It just drilled my elbow on the table. Oh, man.
All right. What do we have coming up in news?
You got some stuff.
Anything good?
Get some stuff. Some things happen.
Got some good stuff.
I got to be honest with you. You liked it. I liked it. It only got to happen one time. I would like for you guys to have a little conversation about how great I am as monkeys.
I don't think the rule is you can't do the same rule.
Same rule. Can't do the same rule.
Well, let me make it worse then. All right. If we're going to do that.
All right.
I would like for you guys to, Gio said he's about to throw up. I would like you to do your best throw up imitation.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, more aggressive. I like it.
That was good. That was good.
All right.
Good. You put effort into that.
I like it.
Oh, man.
Coming up with news today.
Oh, I feel gross now.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Hail to the king, nifty at 50, and rough week for Gio.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, man. All right, good. Galvin, as your news, we'll take a quick break, and we will do that next. Before we go to break, I want to remind you, if you're looking to sell a home in the Tampa Bay area, you know who to call, and that is Jeff Borum and his team at teamborum.com. If you go to the website right now, teamborum.com, you can see right there in purple at the top of the page, it says, how much is your home really worth? You can find out in seconds for free. The best part about it is you don't have to talk to anybody. You just put your address in there, and you get it all taken care of. And they give you a high end, a low end, and they even give you a cash offer for your home. That is what Team Borum does. If you're looking to sell your home, they can guarantee to sell it for you. And you can find out exactly what that home is worth simply by going to their website and putting it in there and seeing an average. If you're relying on Zillow or to find out what the other comps in your neighborhood are, those aren't always correct. And a lot of times they're way off, and it's going to cause you to lose money on your home. If you want to sell your home for the most money, let Jeff and his team handle it for you. What I love about Jeff is Jeff claims to be one of the best real estate agents in the area because he actually lives in the area. A lot of these guys are trying to sell your homes from different states, claiming to know the Tampa Bay area, but not Jeff. Jeff and his team at Team Borum right here in the Tampa Bay area. You could actually go visit them. You could see them. You could even meet Jeff if you like to. Simply go to teamborum.com, teamborum.com, and let them work for you. Buying or selling a home, there is nobody better in the business than our friend Jeff Borum. Hit him up today and tell him you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. We will take a quick break. Galvin has your news, and we will do that next on 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still a pretty good ride for you for your Monday morning commute right now. That's on both sides of the bay. Hillsborough and Pinellas County accident-free right now on all the major roadways, 275, 75, as well as I-4 in Hillsborough County. Westbound I-4 starting to build in volume just a little bit in the usual areas. You make your way into downtown Tampa. Southbound 275 into downtown Tampa, not too bad right now. Of course, that gets busier as the morning commute continues. Looks like everything's running up to speed in both directions on all of the Bay Area bridges. I'm Monica with traffic.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
Crossing the finish line, nothing like it. But for the accident attorneys at Farah and Farah, one thrill beats them all.
It's the thrill of the win. Lining up all the facts so the truth is clear. Yeah, we're built for that.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
It's October at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, and that means it's Pinktober. And the Pinktober Poker Open will be kicking off on the 15th and will feature over $400,000 in guarantees, with a portion of the proceeds benefiting the American Cancer Society. Remember to sign up for a Unity card at the Players Club and receive 50% off voucher for Fresh Harvest Buffet. Get a free limited edition Hard Rock t-shirt and up to $200 on them. There's so many great restaurants and so many options to win. Stop on in and see them at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tampa.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And now, during Truck Month, we say yes to 2.9% APR financing for 72 months on 2025 Silverado 1500 LD for well-qualified buyers. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Chloe dreams of high fives and home runs. As a 2-time cancer survivor, she's already proven she's a force on and off the softball field. At Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, we believe in Chloe's dream because we share it together every step of the way. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
Want a beautiful white vinyl fence but thought you couldn't afford it? For less than $5 a day, only $125 a month, Fence Outlet will install a 120-foot vinyl fence and transform your backyard. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C-10252.
Florida fall means pool season isn't quite over. It's just getting better. Keep your water warm day or night for those cooler months ahead with $250 off a pool heater or heat pump from Hawkins Service Co. Extend your swim season and save while you do it. You can hit them up online at hawkinsserviceco.com or give them a call, 813-445-8209. Again, that's hawkinsserviceco.com. Reliable, professional, Hawkins. One call handles it all.
It's gear up time. Academy Sports and Outdoors is now open in Lakeland. Need a football jersey that says my team is unrivaled and so is my dry rub? We got you. A fishing reel that says, sorry, I can't take your call. I'm at the lake. We got that too. How about a new pair of kicks that scream, I'm not sweating, I'm glistening with confidence. You got it. At Academy, we have all the gear you need for less. Because here, fun can't lose. Check out your new Academy in Lakeland off I-4 and Highway 98 North.
At Sprouts Farmers Market, the Sprouts brand sale's going on now. And who knows Sprouts brand best? Our own team members.
What I like about Sprouts, it's quality. My favorite snack is a coconut roll.
One of my go-to meals at home is their organic penne ricotta.
Save 20% off hundreds of delicious, healthy Sprouts brand products. Organic produce like our Super Green Salad Mix. Your next fave, organic Italian farfalle pasta. Even decadent treats like our vanilla wafer bites. All 20% off through October 21st.
This is Mav, spokeseagle for Veterinaire, the home services company proud to serve you. Instead of me answering your questions like I normally do, I have a question for you. Are you ready for storm season? Veterinaire can help make sure your AC unit's drains and power are as ready as they can be for weather on the horizon. And we can even install a home generator that will help keep you powered up while the storm rages on. Protect your nest. Learn more at veterinaire.com.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are solving the unsolvable. Our transplant experts are using new technologies like machine perfusion to increase the number of usable organs, reduce waiting times, and allow more patients to receive life-saving liver, heart, kidney, and lung transplants. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
Hey, it's Captain Zach Sturm for Rivard Buick GMC. These days, people use AI for everything. It saves time, does the research, and delivers the answers. So we asked AI a question, and here's the actual response. Tell me the best GMC dealer in Tampa Bay to buy a new Sierra 1500.
Absolutely. In the greater Tampa Bay area, I'd say Rivard Buick GMC is your top choice. They've got great pricing, strong discounts, and plenty of inventory for a new Sierra.
There you have it. RivardBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
The savings are big at Wesley Chapel Nissan, now under new management. Buy a brand new Nissan for under $20,000 or get 0% financing for 60 months on 3 popular new Nissan models. Plus, getting started is simple. Pre-qualify online at wesleychapelnissan.com and discover your buying power with no impact to your credit. Then shop hundreds of vehicles you've been pre-qualified for. All at Wesley Chapel Nissan, the big Nissan store on State Road 54. For complete details, call 813-540-4062.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Mike Calta from my good friends at Lifeguard Imaging. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And if there's one thing breast cancer has taught us, it's the importance of annual scans. Because the truth is, your body can change instantly, and without regular screening, you might not know until it's too late. That's exactly why I go to Lifeguard Imaging. Lifeguard Imaging offers advanced high-accuracy CT scans that can detect heart disease and hundreds of cancers early before symptoms appear. Your first scan gives you a baseline of where you're at today. Then, when you go back each year like I do, you can see if anything has changed. And if it has, you've got the chance to take action early when it matters the most. Quick, painless scans that can give you years more with your family. And right now, for all new patients, Lifeguard Imaging is offering free heart scans valued at $599. Don't wait for symptoms. Don't wait for bad news. Be proactive and do this for yourself and for the people who love you. Remember, the scariest thing you could do is nothing at all. Visit lifeguardimaging.com today. Lifeguard Imaging, saving lives through early detection.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
We are the American Cancer Society, making strides against breast cancer. Are you ready to join the #1 breast cancer movement in the country? Sign up today at makingstrideswalk.org. Making Strides Walk of Tampa at Raymond James Stadium on October 25th at 7:30 a.m.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
Lots of sun today. Might see a few clouds here and there. Only a 20% chance of rain later on. High today, 87. And tonight, slow down to 70. For your Tuesday, more of the same. Lots of sun, just a few clouds. Those rain chances down to about 10%, though. Tomorrow's high, 88. And tomorrow night's low, 70.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
I got something to say.
7:17 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone, 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. Galvin.
Yes.
We're so busy throwing up in the last segment.
Yeah.
We didn't pick a winner.
I picked one.
I figured you did, Carmen, but I'm just letting people know so they didn't think that we forgot about it.
Yep.
I also heard that the emergency signal ran.
Yeah.
Do you know about that, Carmen?
I did not.
Oh, no.
I think it was just a test.
Yeah, but it happened in the middle of it knocked out like the last minute of our broadcast.
Oh, like it happened during sport golf.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
I won, everybody.
No.
I did not know
Aren't we
that.
supposed to know about that?
We should, yeah.
I mean, I think if it didn't air, I cannot add it to the record books.
I don't know about that.
I think the rules say it has to air live over the airwaves.
In the rules. That's what I'm hearing, Carmen. I'm in the room. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, same. But because like I hear what you guys hear, obviously, but
Right.
usually like the sign above me
Uh-huh.
will like go red or
Right.
something. But I'm reading Sporkle, so
Oh, so it might have done it. You didn't see it.
yeah,
So it's on you.
yes.
Yep.
I mean, not that it would have. I could have done anything about it.
Way to go.
You know.
Yeah. All right. No big deal. Just point it out. Ladies and gentlemen, time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
Everybody's quick to point out when YouTube's not working and when the thing goes off the air. So I just want to let everybody know we're aware. We know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, there was another round of nationwide No Kings protests this weekend. Yeah. An Alabama woman was arrested for her lewd costume where she was dressed up like a ding-dong. More than 4 people said that they knew someone that was attending a No Kings protest. And to put a cherry on top, President Donald Trump responded by posting an AI video of himself wearing a crown in a jet, bombing the protest with liquid poop. He also said he's not a king and works his butt off to make our country great.
He put out a thing last week that said, I'm very happy that these people are out there protesting because I also don't want a king for this country, and I'm happy that on Monday I will still be the president.
Yeah.
I listen. I'm all for people being able to protest and going out there and gather peacefully. That's fine. I don't have a problem with it, although it is a big waste of time.
Can we put a little caveat with that? If you're going to go out and protest, you have to, it's just a 10-question quiz that you have to take and pass.
On why you're protesting.
Exactly.
Oh, yes. That would be great.
You could do 3 questions. I think it would be
It
people
is
struggle.
wild how people have no idea and they just go along to get along kind of thing.
Yeah, but I think a lot of these people that are out there, it's a lot like the farmers market. They're like, what are they doing? They're gathering? All right, let me load up my thermos and get some drinks together and go out and hang out with them. In a way, it's just bringing people together, but they're not doing anything. They're not accomplishing anything. I mean, even those giant crowds that they had, it doesn't matter. It's still, things are still exactly the same they were yesterday, the way they were yesterday.
It's also bringing people together to separate people, though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but what I'm saying is, like, they are going to go out and they're going to gather together in a park. Okay, they're going to feel good for a couple of seconds. Here we are. We're out here. We'll not disappear. And then Monday, it's like, what do we do? Nothing. You just wasted a whole weekend.
It's really just for the optics of it.
Yeah, of course.
Like this many people are against whatever
Again,
cause.
I'm not even against it because I feel like it's still a chance for people to get outside, get together, hang out. They're usually, most of the time, they're just walking out and hanging together. That's fine. But on Monday, I would be like, So what did we do this? We wasted the whole weekend. We did nothing. What a waste of a weekend.
What if they're arm in arm across the road and you have to get somewhere?
That I don't understand, especially in Florida where the governor's telling you just run them down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get
understand people that get out of their car or stop or half go and then stop and let them open the doors and stuff. I'm like, I'd be yelling, I'm in fear for my life. So if anybody who's videoing gets that I'm in fear for my life.
I saw a truck coming through and they were arm chained in front of the truck and the truck was like, I'm going. And it just kept going slow enough until people eventually just started, their feet were getting caught in the ground and falling over. But the guy's like, I'm going. I'm not doing anything wrong. You're doing something wrong.
Has anybody watched the Netflix documentary that just came out, The Perfect Neighbor?
No.
Oh, I did see that.
So we had talked about it.
I remember the story when it happened. Yeah,
it was coming up, and it's in Florida, and it is a woman, and it is a stand your ground law type thing, whatever. But it's the majority of the documentary is police cam footage, like body cam footage and stuff. It's somewhat interesting. I watched it. It kind of ends really abruptly and doesn't really do much, whatever. But the part of it is the lady keeps on saying, I was in fear for my life. I was in fear for my life.
Yeah.
I was in fear for my life.
I would say the same
and saying that, whatever. And I go, she keeps saying that. Like, she knows what the deal is and stuff. And, but it's worth a watch, but it does kind of end abruptly. And you're like, huh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I remembered the story when it happened, so I knew the ending already.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I was surprised. I knew the whole time, like, how the story ends.
This is me on Netflix. What you guys are watching the documentary. You both saw it. This is me. Oh, that's a documentary Galvin and Gio were talking about. The Neighbor, The Perfect Neighbor. Oh, Seinfeld.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's every time. That's all I do.
Because it was only like 2 years ago. Like, this just happened.
Right.
Yeah.
I kind of remember now that you're talking about it a little bit, but I
remember it was the woman that she shot through the door.
Yeah.
And killed the mother. Spoiler alert.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
Dozens of hugely popular websites and apps are not working after a widespread internet outage. According to online outage tracker Down Detector, large numbers of services are experiencing issues, including home security, banking, shopping, and gaming apps.
Oh, boy.
The outage hit users, it appears to be linked to Amazon Web Services, which provides many companies their computer and servers to run their apps and websites. According to the website, some of the ones that are down: Snapchat, Slack, Amazon Alexa. So if you're having any problems, or Moose texts me, he goes, if you're expecting the delivery today from Amazon, you may not be getting that because there's a lot of problems going on right now.
I got no problems with the Hard Rock Bed app. That's all I care about for tonight. That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah, that's the thing. And by the way, I get a lot of people will ask me, they're like, hey, do you have a problem with this? Is this one? Make sure you're updating your app. Yeah. Because they update it a lot. And that usually solves everything.
I don't like that you have to log in all the time now.
Yeah.
That annoys me.
Yeah.
Well, I log out, log in. I don't care. And sometimes I'll even just, if I can't log in, I'll delete the app and then reinstall it and put it back on. So as long as I'm in for my bets tonight, because tonight I think is going to be a doozy. Tonight will be a good fight out as your Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, so tonight, back-to-back games for Monday Night Football. Kickoff for the Buccaneers versus the Lions is scheduled for 7 p.m., and then you have the Texans versus the Seahawks. That'll begin 3 hours later with a kickoff set at 10 p.m. Eastern time.
I mean, if you're on the West Coast, that's great. You finally get a game that's like normal time, but I'm out.
There's no way I'm
thank God that's not the Bucs.
Yeah, no.
Speaking of the Bucs, so it looks like possibly Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver Mike Evans is likely to play, and Emeka Egbuka has a real chance to be on the field for tonight's Monday Night Football game against the Detroit Lions.
Now, I read that they said Egbuka would be like a game-time decision. Like, they're going to put him out in the pregame and see how he's doing.
Yeah, it actually says both will be game-time decisions, according to Coach Todd Bowles.
So what happens if I bet Mike Evans to get over on reception and he doesn't play?
If he does not play at all, if he does not go on the field, it'll be void.
Oh, but if they put him in and then they're like, no, he's not good.
If he steps onto the field and goes for one play and they don't even target him or do anything, if he's in, then it counts.
Maybe take the under.
That's a big thing.
Take the under on Egbuka.
I had a guy from the Bucs, and he was dressed. He was a wide receiver. He played on special teams. Didn't do anything. All right, and I was like, oh yeah. All right. Well,
how do they know?
He played. What do you mean?
How do they know he played on special teams?
They have the stats. They have all the stats.
Oh, yeah.
All that stuff.
NFL.com, ESPN.com, any of that stuff. Yeah, they're pretty good with it. They check on that.
It's not just a guy named Roy who's doing it in the back.
Hey,
Roy, did he play?
I'm pretty sure he was in. Also, speaking of the Bucs, this is pretty sad. A man who died in Oakland police custody Saturday morning was former NFL player Doug Martin, former all-pro running back for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, died at the age of 36.
Now, I initially said this morning on the show that my suspicion was that it was suicide because I had read that he had a battle with Adderall and was in rehab, but it seems like I'm wrong about that now that more details have come out.
Yeah, so it looks like Martin was arrested following a break-in at a home near the Oakland Zoo. Martin was taken into custody a little before 5 a.m. Police say he had a medical emergency, and there was a brief struggle before he became unresponsive. Paramedic personnel arrived, provided medical aid, and unfortunately, the individual later died at the hospital, according to Oakland police.
That's sad.
OPD said officers involved in the incident have been placed on a paid administrative leave to comply with departmental policy.
That always happens.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
He's breaking into a house. I looked it up on Sports Track. He made like $22 million.
22
in his career,
and he's breaking into houses.
Well, but is he breaking into houses because
other reasons? It might not be for the money.
You know,
the best pro football career so far that I've seen outside of football is Styles G. White. Remember Styles?
Yeah,
Styles played for the Buccaneers. Was like, I work for Wawa now, and he was like killing it at Wawa. He was like doing great, and he's still on. I'm friends with him on social media. He's still a figure in the Tampa Bay area. He's a guy who was like, I played football for a couple of years. Now I live a real man's life.
Like I said, I said this earlier. There's a picture floating around, and it's of Vincent Jackson, Mike Williams, and Doug Martin all celebrating the touchdown, and all three of those guys are dead, which is mind-blowing.
That's got to be so difficult to go back into regular society after you were treated like a NFL football player for so many years.
Yeah, especially if you're a guy who, played a couple years and, obviously he made a ton of money, whatever. Yeah. But, like, if you didn't make a bunch of money and, you have to go and get a real job and do that stuff, yeah, it's got to be wild.
Yeah, my biggest fear is that if I'm out of radio and I still have to work, I have to go get a job somewhere where everybody's going to be like, hey, aren't you the guy from the radio? I'm like, yeah.
A large majority of those guys in the NFL are not making that life-changing money.
No, not anymore.
Some guys are only in like a year or two, maybe 3 years. That's like the average. So.
And even if you're making a few million, you're paying agents, you're doing all this different taxes, all this stuff. If you're buying things, like it doesn't go as far as you think. There was a guy who was talking about it and explaining. He goes, it sounds like a lot. $5 million sounds like a lot.
Yeah. Right.
But then you have this. You have to pay all these different things. Whatever.
There are more guys in the league that are not superstars.
Sure.
Than,
There are very few guys who have a plan like, what's his face? The
Gronk?
lawyer.
Oh.
No,
Culpepper?
Culpepper.
Oh,
Brad Culpepper came from a family of lawyers. And he said, when I'm done, I'm going back to school. I'm going to get my law degree. Very few players have a plan like that.
Yeah, sure.
You know? And he had two great careers.
You don't want to be working at the deli counter like Randy the Ram.
No, you don't.
Here, can you sign this helmet for me?
But but that's what I was saying about Styles. Like that guy was like, yeah, I'm back in society now and I'm working, but he does it well. You know what I mean? Like he's not like, yeah, I used to play. Like he's never one of those guys that you see bitching. He's like, yeah, this is my life. This is what I do now.
It has to be tough because it's so hard to get to the league, and literally these guys have been doing it since they were kids. It's the only thing you've done, and then all of a sudden it's gone.
But sometimes I meet guys like at golf tournaments and stuff. They're like, yeah, I played for a year. It was no big deal.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you played for a year in a league that 0.02% of the people of the world ever get to play. And like, even if you play for a year, you did something that 98% of society doesn't get a chance to do.
It's damn near impossible.
Yeah. So that's great.
So you're saying all those three guys, they all died in their 30s or earlier.
I know.
Oof.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Speaking of dying, Sam Rivers, the bassist and founding member of Limp Bizkit, died on Saturday. He was only 48. No word on his cause of death. He did have liver disease and took a hiatus from the band in 2015, but then returned in 2018 following a transplant.
He was just on tour with them with Metallica, like a couple months ago. But I think he might have had cancer, is what I'm hearing.
If I had a liver transplant, they were like, you should probably retire or you could die. And they were like, hey, man, Metallica called and said we can go back on the road with them. I'd be like, I'll take my chances.
They've been on tour for, nonstop for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Because we saw them at the Hard Rock. Then they had a full tour in the summer.
Corey Feldman.
That was here. And then they had the Metallica tour, which was, 10, 12 dates worldwide.
So I was scrolling through Instagram and John Otto had posted, and I was like, and it was like 8 minutes prior to whenever I saw it. And then I looked and I did not see it anywhere in news, and I sent it to you guys and I'm like, hey, I'm hearing this guy died.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was really sad.
Yeah. So now
John Otto's his cousin.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they go back on tour with a different bass player, you go see him? Or is that not your Limp Bizkit?
No, it'll never be my Limp Bizkit ever again. It'll never be the same. It'll never sound the same. It'll never be the same.
Oh, it will. You just the singer and Wes Borland.
He was so good.
Fred Durst, Wes Borland, the rest of them are interchangeable.
No, like for a while when they didn't have Wes Borland in Limp Bizkit.
That's different. Yeah. That's a little different.
No, Sam Rivers, he's definitely a big part of the sound of that band.
Yeah, but another bass player.
No,
Wolfman.
No,
Scott Wolfman.
It won't be the same. He's got a very unique sound. He plays a 5-string bass. He's a trained jazz musician.
I could play your little kid.
It's really, really sad. And people can stop sending me the stuff. I am aware that he passed.
You didn't know? Or
no, people are still, even up until this morning, people are still sending me like.
I'm back to blocking people who are sending me reels.
Yeah,
I just can't take it anymore.
Yeah,
it's my if I look in my thing and you send me a reel. And I scroll up and you sent me 4 reels prior to that, you're just getting blocked.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate that, and I'm flattered that you thought of me when you saw the news, but I know the news.
How many people
We're in the news.
Yeah, well, like I'm aware, and this is like maybe right.
Usually we're posting things that tell you about it. Check our story first. If it's not in the story, then you can send it to us.
The first couple hours, okay, but it was, 2 days ago.
Yeah. Oh, you'll get it today. You'll get it this afternoon.
I appreciate it, but yeah, I know.
How many people do you think you have restricted, that you never open their stuff, they send you stuff, and you just delete it and never even look at it?
1,000.
Did they know?
No.
I don't think so.
No, but did they see that you never saw it, right?
I don't know.
Yes, but like I don't block anybody because I just restrict them because I'm not going to see them, because clearly they're following me because they really enjoy the show. So I don't want to block that person.
Right.
I just don't want to interact with that person.
But then you still have to go to your direct messages and delete their messages every time because they're still sending you 9 reels about Sam Rivers dying.
Yeah, I think there's a restricted folder. I don't know. But yeah, I restrict most people because they just don't show up in my feed.
Today is the first day of Diwali, the Festival of Lights, which is celebrated by millions of Hindus, Sikhs, and I don't know this one. Jains. Jains?
Yeah, Heinz.
Nice try.
I didn't know what Diwali was until it showed up on my calendar last year.
Oh, you know what Diwali is.
Now I know because it showed up on my calendar, and I'm like, what the hell is Diwali?
The only reason I know what Diwali is because of The Office.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but it showed up on my calendar probably a couple of years ago.
Sure.
Should we take the day off?
Diwali? No, it's a festival of light. You just celebrate. You don't take it off. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Jains.
I have no idea.
Jain is a follower of Jainism, an ancient Indian religion that emphasizes nonviolence, non-attachment, and self-control.
I have no idea.
So, wow. Well, if you want to celebrate, you can celebrate today. Mike, America's fastest growing sport, pickleball, is sending more and more people to the emergency room with serious eye injuries more than ever before.
Why eyes?
Well, pickleball-related ocular injuries jumped by an estimated 405 cases each year between 2021 to 2024. In 2024 alone, an estimated 1,262 pickleball-related eye injuries occurred nationwide based on emergency department data. I guess from serving, hitting, they said the ball hitting the eye and the paddle hitting the eye.
You can take a ball in the eye pretty good. It's just a wiffle ball, but a paddle in the eye I get. Now, can I tell you that when I played with Pete outside, it was surrounded by a chain link fence. And I took one step, and then I go to take a second step, and then the third step I saw me getting into an ambulance because I just smashed into the fence. At the Ace Pickleball, all the walls are padded. So I've taken a couple of head dives into the wall. It doesn't matter. It's just like hitting a pillow.
What if Pete hit you with his paddle with the suction cup and pulled your eye out?
Yeah, that would be pretty rough.
Do you think any of these eye injuries are from people getting pissed off and throwing a paddle at somebody?
Maybe. That could be possible.
This guy's pretty good. You're pretty good if you can do this. Shohei Ohtani pitched 10 strikeouts and hit 3 consecutive home runs in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series as the Dodgers swept the Brewers on their way to the World Series. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays beat the Mariners to stay alive in the ALCS. That series is tied 3-3. The deciding game, Game 7, is tonight. But how crazy is that? So he goes out and pitches 10 strikeouts, which is crazy. 10 strikeouts, and then goes up. Home run. Goes up. Home run.
Isn't this the second time there were 3 home runs in the playoffs?
There's home runs. Like, it's crazy how many home runs there are.
Yeah, he's worth every penny that they paid for.
Like $8 million, $800 million.
Yeah, but if you can pitch, that's where the money is. Now, if you're also banging home runs on top of that,
and you don't see that, you don't see a lot of pitchers that can hit the ball at all that are even bat. Really?
No, yeah. I mean you're only looking at the National League. Yeah,
it was Babe Ruth before. By the way, did you see the video? They said I have a friend like Ohtani. He goes and does all that stuff, whatever. And then he goes over. You know what he does? Goes into the dugout, starts filling cups of water and sitting them on top of the cooler.
For other people.
He every time he comes up, he says hello to the catcher and the umpire and stuff. He's just like such a sweet guy, and then just rock home runs.
Me about to hit the ball out of park.
I'm gonna be nice to you because I'm about to crush your dreams.
To ball.
America's pastime, best player, Japanese.
Yep. Well, there you go. That's how it works. A Hooters manager is running for the mayor of Lakeland.
Yeah.
24-year-old Lakelander is one of the youngest candidates ever running for mayor. Caitlin Grace Kramer was born and raised in Lakeland. She graduated from Bartow High School and is running for mayor because she says she wants to challenge the idea of what leadership can look like. She said she's no stranger to hard work. She's an hourly manager and bartender at Hooters. She says the job has pushed her to become the best version of herself. She says, Hooters has done so much for me. Hooters is the reason I own my home. I bought my house when I was 20 years old. Hooters is also the reason I own my own car and put myself through my education. Hooters is the reason I have a bachelor's degree in biology. And she'll be on the show today.
She's coming in the 9 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
I have no idea what she looks like. I would imagine in my head I could figure out what she looks like because she works at Hooters.
Okay.
But I have not seen her. I don't know anything about her. I plan on meeting her today during the show.
You will not be disappointed.
I'm sure I would.
She is 24 years old. She's blonde, very attractive.
Yes, I assumed she would be.
Running for mayor. Very
nice. The mayoral candidate will be in the studio with us in the 9 o'clock hour.
All right. Yeah.
Please let Ian Beckles know he'll be among political candidates while he's in the studio.
Ian,
dressed accordingly.
He's probably listening. Ian, you'll be among the candidates.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of people. We've had congressmen in here. We've had Anna Paulina Luna.
Yeah.
Now this would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We've ruined people's political careers on this show.
Nah, well.
We've stalled people's political careers at the line. We're very instrumental.
You should choose who you align yourself with carefully.
Yes, you should, because things will always come back out of the closet. Out of your skeletons will come out of the closet to make you look terrible. Galvin, back to you.
It's Halloween. I have a skeleton in my closet right now.
Do you have Halloween stuff, decorations at your house?
I have some, yeah.
I have nothing. I refuse to acknowledge it, although it is starting to look a little bit like, because my Juliana's like we got candy in the house, you know what I mean? It's become one of those things. It's very hard to walk by that giant bucket of candy and not eat any candy.
I love Halloween.
I don't
love, I don't want to get dressed up, but I enjoy the haunted houses and the decorations and stuff.
See, I don't mind dressing up now, especially because they make everything into pajamas.
Yeah.
They make costumes in pajamas and onesies and stuff, so it's really easy.
They have the Tipsy Elves that were on Shark Tank. They're doing Halloween costumes, but it's basically, like Carmen said, it's just pajamas. Like there's a car wash in its pajamas with rags hanging off it.
Yeah.
That's good. Carmen.
Yes.
What was the idea of you making a video in the bikini eating ice cream and cake?
Because you guys called me a house pig, and I wanted to show you that I'm not a house pig.
There were specific people that called you that.
And all of you repeated it.
I did not.
Over and over.
I did not.
So I just made a funny video of the rare sighting of a house pig.
I thought you looked adorable.
Thank you.
You look good in a bikini.
Yeah. Listen, I'm working hard. I've lost weight for I lost 20 pounds in the last 2 years.
What? 2 years?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's doing it right. I'm not taking any drugs or any supplements. I'm literally just.
Mike lost 20 pounds on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just eating right and exercising when I can.
Right.
And stuff. So it's going to take a little bit longer than if I did some extreme diet. But really, it's showing you can have cake and ice cream. Because you want to know what? I had 2 bites of ice cream and 2 bites of cake in that video. And that was it. But it's knowing your limits. You know what I mean?
I love that it was a pink bikini, just like a little pink house pig.
Yeah. That listen, I put thought into my video.
Yeah,
obviously. I just thought it was, and I just, wanted a reason to eat cake and ice cream. So
It was great. I love it. I thought it was great.
Carmen, you should have had some Scotch tape and did your nose.
Yeah. Make it hot.
And then don't eat it with a fork. Just put your face in it. Yeah. Get it, Piggy.
Yeah.
A local Dave & Buster's debuted a new program. Mike, are you in? For adults called 50 Plus Dave and Brain Busters. The restaurant partnered with multivitamin brand Centrum to launch a campaign that invites guests to reimagine what multivitamins can do and test the cognitive powers engaging in screen-powered play. Together, the duo is spotlighting a special set of Dave and Brain Busters games geared toward naturally supporting skills, cognitive skills such as reflexes, memory, all this stuff. Adults age 50 and older are invited to participate. They have Grand Piano, Pop the Lock, Fruit Ninja, Doodle Jump, Pac-Man.
I'm pretty good at Fruit Ninja.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Well,
I'll swipe that sword.
No Pokemon?
No Pokemon in here. No.
Oh, can I tell you?
Oh.
Please.
Couple of things.
We were hoping you would.
So I mentioned the other day that Pokemon changed its structure on the levels, and then I said that I was still playing, and I opened my Pokemon up to new friends. I can't keep up with it. I mean, thousands of friend requests, thousands. That's how many people are still playing. And I got to meet a guy this weekend. Guy came up to me. He was like, "Hey, just a heads up, I'm this guy on Pokemon." I was like, "I know you. I felt like I met like a famous guy." Yeah, I'm just letting you know, thousands of people sent me friend requests. Still playing the game. Still playing. I don't know what you want to like. I'm not gonna,
I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know. Is that good?
Shut up.
All I heard is there's a bunch of nerds out there too.
Yeah.
Other nerds.
Yeah.
All right. It's more than you think.
Neat.
Just saying.
All right. Was he a higher level than you or?
No.
Oh, yeah.
67.
Yeah. Instead of seeing screens as a distraction, older adults are encouraged to attend silver hours to embrace interactive games. Silver hours take place on Wednesday afternoons and are exclusively designed for adults 50 and older to enjoy all of it. You get prizes and 10% off food and social fun. Maybe all you nerds can go there now.
No, we different levels. The Fruit Ninja and Pokemon are two different things.
Okay.
Dave & Buster's is fun.
Yeah.
I've been a couple times.
Yeah, I like Dave & Buster's.
The shoe company On. Anybody have any On shoes?
I have a pair of On shoes.
You have a pair of Ons?
Yeah.
Carmen, you had
I
Ons,
did.
right?
Yeah, at one point I did.
I don't particularly like them. They're too hard.
Too hard?
Like they on the outside, I feel like I'm wearing boots.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't love
Carmen,
them.
I
what about
liked
you?
mine. I liked mine a lot, yeah.
Any problems with them?
No, not that I remember, but I do know I went from Ons to Hoka's at one point because I had them a couple years ago.
Do you want to get in on a class action lawsuit? Class action. Yeah, it's class. I said it wrong. Customers have been complaining because their cloud shoes supposedly won't stop squeaking as you walk. And it's embarrassing.
Wait, what?
I had a pair of shoes that did that one time that I just purchased, and it did suck.
I always love whenever you see people walking through like shopping places with flip-flops on, and it's just and you're like, all right, that's gotta stop.
I stepped on a thumbnail.
Real quick. This is the thing. It looks like a skateboard with a. Have you seen this?
No.
It looks like a skateboard with a piece of string that goes across it, like a curved skateboard, and you just balance yourself on it. What's that for?
Balance. And core.
Oh, core, I guess.
Yeah, and balance. So it's like one of the top killers for old people is losing your balance.
Yeah, but I mean, you balance on a string is not the same as balance walking.
But it improves your balance.
Yeah.
It improves your, your muscles and your
Yeah,
hips
the
and all that
core,
stuff.
yeah, that
but
makes
also,
sense.
remember they used to have those skateboard-looking things. It was like a skateboard deck that was just on the ground, and you spun on it and did the thing.
Oh,
whatever.
Yeah.
And that was just to engage your core and do
Okay.
the, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, it just caught my eye.
What, you think pickleballers need that?
Next step.
That way you don't run into the fence?
Maybe.
What about do pickleballers need this? Today is National Chicken and Waffles Day.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Love
I'm in.
waffles.
Who wants it?
Love
Yeah,
waffles.
I'm starving.
I
Oh,
ate a waffle this weekend.
So good.
Oh.
I made waffles this weekend too.
I didn't make them. I went to Waffle House.
It's
Oh, yeah.
interesting that you say I didn't have any fast food. Then I had a
That's
steak
not fast food.
Waffle House?
Yeah, that's not
What is
fast
that?
food.
Fine dining?
You eat, no, but you sit down and eat and pay the bill and the whole thing. That's not fast food.
You sit down and eat and pay the bill at McDonald's.
No, you don't. You go through a drive-through. That's fast food.
No,
No, it's kind of
You don't
Fast
have
food
to.
fast food has a drive-through. There's
Some
no place.
Waffle Houses have drive-throughs.
Yeah.
The one that I went to did not, and
What's
the fast
Subway?
food has a driveway. Subway is a sandwich factory. No, Subway.
I mean, it's probably technically QSR, the quick serve restaurants, but yeah, it's right there with all of them.
Fast food has a drive-through and serves burgers. That's fast food.
Okay.
What's
You
Taco Bell?
disagree with that?
What's Taco
Yes.
Bell?
What's KFC?
Neither one serves burgers. Has drive-thrus.
Okay.
You just got lawyered.
Yes.
Fast food has a drive-through.
In some instances.
So you think Waffle House is fast food?
I think Waffle House is.
Do you call Denny's fast food?
I think.
Will Perkins be fast food?
I think that it's not necessarily under the fast food umbrella, but it is not great food.
Nobody said anything about great food. We just talked about fast food like Arby's and Wendy's. And if you're equating
Did you have
Waffle
Arby's?
House, no.
You had a steak nugget.
I had one steak nugget. It's like eating a fry.
Oh, okay. I didn't know one was allowed.
One doesn't. Yeah.
I just go on a road
I
trip and
was-
have one at each stop.
Forced to eat one on video so that I could taste test a steak nugget.
Did it for the bit.
Yeah. It was
So
disgusting.
you had a
and
steak nugget. You had waffles.
Yeah.
What else?
You had bread because at
Bread.
Yeah. I didn't
Is
eat
a
bread.
doctor
Emergency bread.
comedian. A doctor comedian told you to have bread.
emergency
He's a
bread.
doctor, comedian's phone salesperson.
Mm-hmm.
Just bread of a sign, nothing else.
Just bread.
Any gas station stops?
I got to take tags.
So for the whole weekend, you had a waffle, steak nugget, and some bread.
And TikTok.
Starbucks too.
Starbucks.
What'd you have at Starbucks? Just your drink, or did you have other stuff?
Just my drink. Just my drink.
There were a lot of bags in that video at the drive-thru.
Yeah, it was Bobby's,
All right.
Arby's bag, and then his Wendy's bag on top of it.
I'm just making observations.
This is a tough room.
Yeah, Michael.
Thanks, Joe. You're the only guy I have in here.
Tough room when you're a liar.
Who's lying? I've never been more honest about anything than
I
I
had
am.
zero
about-
fast food. Well, I
Yeah,
had a
Waffle House is borderline.
steak nugget.
The one by my house has a drive-thru.
Listen to me. No one said I ate great this weekend. I said I didn't eat fast food. I did not eat fast food.
All right.
What is Arby's?
I did not eat Arby's. I tasted one piece of something that Bobby ordered.
How do you taste it?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
You're hilarious.
How do you taste it?
Okay, by shoving it in your ass.
Oh, you shouldn't do that.
That counts as fast food.
Maybe that's why you're all backed up.
Skip in the middle.
Maybe that's why you're all
You're
backed
doing
up.
it wrong.
Yeah,
Good,
definitely
good.
going
I
wrong.
hate both of you. I hate all of you.
Listen, I think it's great. I love Waffle
I
House.
know you do.
I
Yeah.
didn't see Rat this weekend. I mean, I saw Rat. Is that what you're talking about? The band Rat?
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
George Strait just announced a one-night only show next year, so get ready for it if you want to fly away at Clemson University's Memorial Stadium. It's the first concert at the stadium since 1999. The concert is set for Saturday, May 2nd. A lot of people are saying like he was kind of done, but now he's making a comeback. He had put out a
He only
picture
does.
of him.
He only does like festivals, and he does them like every couple of years.
But
He's
didn't-
so rich, he doesn't need to do anything.
Right, but didn't he retire or something? Didn't he come out and officially say he was done? But now I think he has an album, and then he put out a picture, and people are like, we think George is coming back.
Oh
Doing it.
man, George
Just in time
Strait,
for
one
the
of the
Super Bowl halftime show.
one of the most amazing things to me for Galvin, that might be it. one of the most, because there was a call to have him be the halftime show. One of the most amazing careers. Doesn't write any music, just sings other people's songs.
Yeah,
and is a gazillionaire from it. Good for him.
That's wild. And just like a regular guy, you know what I mean?
Right.
He doesn't seem like a star kind of guy.
No, like he's out there running his own tractor.
Yeah. There is a musician online. You ever see these guys that add different stuff to songs that don't need it, or they play like you'll see sometimes they'll do AC/DC Back in Black, but they'll play it straight 4/4, so it sounds weird, or they add extra things. This guy is a musician online. He's adding pedal steel to non-country songs.
What is pedal steel?
The steel guitar, the guitar
that's they
thing.
call that pedal steel?
Yeah. One of the best ones he does, and it really fits because it just works, whatever, is Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits.
Love that song.
So take a listen. He's doing pedal steel for the guitar solo. Here's what it sounds like.
That's pretty good.
I love it.
That's where it's flat. The guitar is flat.
Yeah.
You play it. That's
like on a
it's
table.
hard to do that that fast.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Journey keyboardist Jonathan Cain says he's leaving the band.
Oh, no.
Oh.
After 2 more tours over the next 2 years. Thanks for letting us know, Jonathan.
Yeah, well,
get in now if you want to see
him
Jonathan. Yeah, on keyboards with Journey. You have about 2 years before he retires and leaves.
Hey, you
band.
never know when it's your last show.
Never know, man.
R.I.P. Sam Rivers.
And then finally in news, this is a story that I want to talk about because I feel like we're going to have different opinions on this.
Okay.
Police in Maine are looking for a man, an older man, who picked up and walked away with $7,400 in cash that someone else lost after they inadvertently left it on the roof of their car and drove off.
Yeah. Finders keepers. Sorry.
I mean,
that's somebody's money.
Sure.
You got to give it back to them.
Don't leave it on the roof of your car.
Yeah, I know, but
But it's a
accidents happen.
mistake. Yeah.
No, I know. But
It's not
also,
yours.
like the guys, is he going to get arrested when the police find him?
If it's my money, I would hope somebody would
Sure.
turn it in. But also, I would not be surprised if they did not.
Right.
I would just be kicking myself in the ass.
Yeah, but I mean, could you keep it, honestly, if you found it?
Oh, yeah.
Like, can you keep it if you knew where it came? Like, if you were like, this has got to be somebody's that dropped this by accident.
If I know exactly whose money it is, like I find out it's this specific person's
Right, because
money.
it could be this single mom who is going to put a down payment on a thing, blah, blah, blah. Or it could be old Rockefeller over here. It fell out of his pocket. He's like, whatever.
Yeah, John Morgan came stumbling out of a bar and dropped a bunch of cash on the ground, and you wouldn't pick it up and give it back to him?
Yeah, I guess I would.
Yeah, I mean, you can't.
But also,
you can't rob. That's robbery if you know.
If I know who it is, yes. If I don't know who it is, no.
if you're walking through a parking lot and you find $7,400 in an envelope that has no, and you're like,
that's different.
Yeah, well, that's what this was, right?
That's what this guy.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like,
What do you turn it into the police?
No. I find $7,000. I hide it for a couple of days and see if anything comes up. But if I read about it in the paper and it says mom or anyway, man loses $7,000, I go, that's it.
Right.
Yeah, I get that, but also, like, how are you supposed to get it back to this person? You go to the nearest. Okay, so I pick it up in a parking lot, and there's a convenience store over here. I go to them and I go, hey, if anybody comes in and says they lost a bunch of money, you know what I mean?
So I think the law is you turn it into the police.
Oh, I'm not turning
No
it into
way.
the police.
And the police have to give it back to you after a certain amount of unclaimed days.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Yeah, here's how that goes. Hey, it's 30 days. Anybody come and get their money? Yeah, some lady came and got it.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Right after you walked
Don't
out.
film either. Yeah.
I don't know. I think the guilt gets to me. I feel too bad that I stole somebody. Yeah, if I don't know whose it is and I just find an envelope, I'm keeping it.
If you first find it, you're not calling police.
I found $17 on the street when I was like 13 years old, and it was like finding $1 million.
Yeah.
Joe found $4 in your cul-de-sac.
Well, it was 20.
Oh, 20. There you go. If you see the lady putting her kids in the car and she drives away and then falls
That's
off,
different.
and you see the car is a red station wagon with California plates. You're
Right.
like, all right, whatever.
Figure
But
that out.
If you're just walking through and you see an envelope and you pick it up and you look around and it is just tumbleweeds and nobody, and you're like,
Yeah.
You know what I do?
$400.
I take that money and I go to Waffle House and I buy everybody a waffle and I go, this is not fast food. Stay here and enjoy it.
Oh, man.
So I found 2 $5 bills up against a fence on the trail. And I got it, and I took a picture of it, and some guy goes, "You put that?" And I go, "What am I doing in my life?" Then I'm putting $5 bills out there.
Yeah.
So,
Look, there's those accounts where they hide the money around town and then post it.
right, but also then a bunch of people pointed out, "What if that had fentanyl on it?" And they're like,
yeah.
"I go, who's trying to get me?" If I walked up, they were probably like, "I'm not lugging him. I'm not taking him and trafficking him." I found in the middle of the woods, 7 of clubs. A card, one playing card.
Oh, no.
7 of clubs.
You didn't pick it up, did you?
Yeah.
I 100%.
You're dead. Now
I
you're
was
dead. You've been marked.
bad.
You've been marked.
No, good luck.
No way.
No.
Sevens are good.
No.
Clubs are bad.
My wife goes, middle of the woods, and you pick it up. I go, yeah.
No.
No.
You're marked now. You're marked.
Somebody's trying to get me.
Yesterday, Bobby and I went fishing where I used to live in Land O'Lakes.
Yeah.
And it's a private area, and there's a path that you have to walk through you have to walk through the path. There's nothing there, and then there's 2 wood swings, where you could like sit on a swing, and then there's more path, and it leads out into a dock on the water. We were walking through, just in the middle of the day, there's nobody there. All of a sudden, boom, there's some kid was just sitting there. That scared the piss out of me.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't expect to see anybody back here, and this kid just sitting there, just staring into space. It's weird.
How old?
Teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably doing weird stuff on his phone.
Probably.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Magnifico.
Hey, it's Monday, October 20th.
It's not. It's Monday.
And on the clock, the 20 is the 4, and the 4 spells Lord, L-O-R-D.
Oh, that is pretty weird.
Yeah,
What's up?
how you doing?
You ever find a
I
7
want
of
to get a new
clubs?
judge. I want to get a new judge and a new court date. A live judge in the courtroom with me there so I can show him my leg. If he wants to see CAT scans, I can tell him what doctors to go to from Boston to Florida.
Is it just me, or does she have kind of a cadence like Trump? The way she's.
How you doing?
How you doing?
No, but like gotta get a new judge. Gotta get a new judge.
All right, Magnifico, I got to go.
All right.
I'm due back on Earth.
Yeah, I want to go back to court, but I want my own judge.
All right, but I can't help you with
a live
that.
one.
All right, we'll get you a live one.
Yeah, and you wouldn't believe all the things that came to me about.
I don't want to know. No. Oh, that poor woman is so mental.
That's got a lot of stuff going on, and she just keeps in and out of places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess you're good to go. See you in a couple weeks.
Imagine she must have suffered such bad trauma that it's ruined her. That she can't get past it. That's crazy. Anyway, before we go to break, I want to tell you about my friends at superheatandair.com. Superheatandair.com is teamed up with ABC Plumbing, and now they handle plumbing as well as air conditioning. So if you've got a plumbing job around your home that you need done, whether you have an issue with a toilet, a sink, a faucet, something along those lines, yes, they can help you. But the most important thing is knowing who to call when you have an emergency in the middle of the night or the afternoon and you're not sure what to do because you're freaking out because there's water everywhere. You can simply go to superheatandair.com and have them come out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And, of course, that also applies to your air conditioning. If you've had a problem with your AC unit, it's not running, or if you simply want to get ready for the cooler weather and know that maybe your heat might have to come on in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, give them a call today and let them come out and do a $29 clean and tune on your unit, get you all ready for the winter months. Because when you let the unit sit there and it sits dormant for a while, it collects dust and the coils get dirty. And then when you turn that heat on, boom, it burns off and it stinks. And it's just not ready for the winter months. If you haven't done that yet, go to superheatandair.com today. Tell them you heard me talk about it. And even if the worst case scenario, if your unit's not working and you're not sure what the problem is, have them come on out and do a tune-up for you. And if there is a problem that they have to fix, they will deduct the $29 off of that problem. Go to superheatandair.com today. That is superheatandair.com, and tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. I don't know if you saw this or not, but I went out this weekend, and I had a very wild interaction with a gentleman at a Pride festival in Punta Gorda. It was not planned, but it's out, and I got it on video, and it is on our Instagram. There has been over 100,000 views of it in the last 24 hours. If you'd like to see it, go to our Instagram at The Mike Calta Show and check out our reels. We're going to talk about that when we come back. It's The Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL, is sending you to see the Bucs play in Buffalo. It happens November 16th, and the trip includes hotel, airfare, and tickets to the game. To enter, just scan the QR code at participating locations. Visit BudLightFootball.com for complete details. It's Baker, Allen, and you. You should probably start practicing jumping through plastic tables now, just so you're ready when you get there.
This'll only hurt for a minute.
Win a trip to see the Bucs in Buffalo from Bud Light at 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Just one wreck right now. It's eastbound on the Courtney Campbell Causeway right at the Big Bridge. Crews on the scene there trying to get that out of your way. In the meantime, might take an extra 10 to 15 minutes or so to get across and into Tampa. The good news is Howard Franklin Bridge and Gandy Bridge, both problem-free, running up to speed in that direction. You can take that instead. Hillsborough and Pinellas County, both accident-free right now on all of the major roadways. Just watch for the usual slowdowns in the usual areas, US 19 and Pinellas, as well as southbound 275 and westbound I-4 into downtown Tampa in Hillsborough County. I'm Monica with traffic.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
My name is Maria. Okay, I lied. It's Mary. But I'm feeling more European after my European-style holiday on MSC Cruises. The restaurants, nightlife and shops in La Galleria. And, of course, American touches, like a sports bar and water slides. Bellissimo. Okay, this is a problem.
Book now, starting from $229, plus kids sale free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
When it comes to your home, trust matters. That's why WeatherTight Windows creates the Trust Program. No money down, no payments, and no interest until your windows are installed. It's hard to trust anything these days. Social media, the news, phone calls from people who sound like they're your kids or your grandkids, but you can trust that WeatherTight Windows will deliver quality, integrity, and peace of mind. And don't forget that WeatherTight is offering 30% off your entire window purchase for the month of October.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. Save big on our entire truck lineup during Toyota Truck Month. Drive a new Tacoma for $279 per month. Plus, you're only 2 clicks away from your best price. Click the button, complete our form, and get our best price instantly. When you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Sun Toyota
of Newport Richey.
For years, you've heard IDC owner Keith LeClaire with his passion for diamonds and his commitment to an extraordinary customer experience. Now meet some IDC folks from behind the scenes. Son Brian LeClaire and son-in-law Brian Stamey.
For the past 15 years, my brother-in-law and I have had the true blessing and pleasure to learn directly from one of the industry's most respected master craftsmen.
What I've learned over that period is how selective we need to be to make sure that the diamonds that we are selecting are the best in the world.
Brian and Brian say Keith's uncompromising standards are the backbone of the company.
How he has taught us to always protect the customer.
The one thing that you'll get more than anything that's going to shine through is the love and passion that goes into it and what our family has done for 40 years.
International Diamond Center.
We're your local family trusted jeweler, and it is our pleasure to serve you and your family.
Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online, shopidc.com.
New music, new tour. Modest Yahoo returns to Janice Live with his Ancient Child Tour. October 26th at 8 p.m. with special guest Aaron Dugan. Modest Yahoo live. Sunday, October 26th at Janice Live in St. Pete. Tickets on sale now at AXS.com.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are solving the unsolvable. Our transplant experts are using new technologies like machine perfusion to increase the number of usable organs, reduce waiting times, and allow more patients to receive life-saving liver, heart, kidney, and lung transplants. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
You know, here in Florida, we don't get proper changing colors on the trees or a real crisp breeze, but you know what we do get? A beautiful grilling season. And the perfect partner for any grill is Wild Fork Foods. Whether you want to do burgers and dogs and some barbecue chicken for the family, or get a little crazy and do a big old brisket, maybe a pork butt, maybe some wild game, like some get-a-tail. They've got it all at unbelievable prices with locations in St. Pete, West Chase, and South Tampa. Check them out today at wildforkfoods.com.
The savings are big at Wesley Chapel Nissan, now under new management. Buy a brand new Nissan for under $20,000 or get 0% financing for 60 months on 3 popular new Nissan models. Plus, getting started is simple. Pre-qualify online at wesleychapelnissan.com and discover your buying power with no impact to your credit. Then shop hundreds of vehicles you've been pre-qualified for. All at Wesley Chapel Nissan, the big Nissan store on State Road 54. For complete details, call 813-540-4062.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Transform your backyard for less than $5 a day. Fence Outlet will install a sleek black aluminum fence that adds style, security, and curb appeal for just $125 a month. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C-10252.
It's October, and that means Crunch Fitness has offers so good they're spooky. Right now, join for just $1 plus get 30 days free. With membership started at only $9.99 a month, Crunch Fitness is so good it's scary. No, it's spooky. $1 to join plus 30 days free. Enter code SPOOKY at crunch.com. With world-class group fitness classes, certified personal trainers, and over 500 locations nationwide, join for just $1, get 30 days free. Membership started at $9.99 a month. Go to crunch.com, enter code SPOOKY. Ooh, scared myself. Hurry, offer ends 10/31. Get crunched.
Julian dreams of fairways and championship greens. Even a life-threatening birth defect couldn't stop him from seeking his perfect golf swing. At Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, we believe in Julian's dream because we share it. Together, every step of the way. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in the Tampa area without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in the Tampa area for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text INVEST to 64,000. The Tampa area is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop this week right here in the Tampa area and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text INVEST to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text INVEST to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text INVEST to 64,000.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
It is 8:09 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone, 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers if you'd like to be involved in the show today. Also, want to remind everybody that on Halloween, we will be out in downtown St. Pete with Elysian Space Dust. We'll be at several locations in the downtown St. Pete area with Pitbull Toddler closing out the show at Thirsty First. We'll be on stage performing live, and at each one of those stops, there is a $500 Halloween contest. Halloween costume. We're not going to have you out there bobbing for apples. Has anybody given any thought as to what they're going to dress as?
Yes, but I don't know.
I really don't want to. I'm being honest.
Samesies.
But don't.
You have less of an excuse than we do.
Yeah, I'm not playing
we have
in the
to
band.
play in the band.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm going to go as the guy from Limp Bizkit.
Oh.
The bass player.
Too soon, man. Too soon.
No, I think it's perfect.
Yeah. I'm going to throw an extra string on my bass and not play it.
Not too soon.
Yeah.
Have you thought of anything or no?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You're not dressing up at all.
I'll come up with something very minor.
Mm.
I don't know what it is. I don't want to be a party pooper.
Maybe Waffle House patron.
Be a waffle.
Yeah.
Carmen, I got out of the last break, and I go, all that did was make me want to eat waffles now. It was a delicious waffle.
I ordered breakfast. I'm starving, and
You did? What'd you get?
Grumpy Gringo.
House Piggy. House Piggy. Oh.
Wow.
Listen, I'm going to eat half of the burrito.
Listen, you can still wear a bikini. You can wear whatever. You can eat whatever you want. You can eat whatever you want.
Like I said, I feel like I look good, and today that means like I'll have half of the breakfast burrito this morning. I'll have half tomorrow, and that also means like the rest of the day I'll eat really healthy and clean.
Carmen, do you realize who you're telling that you're going to eat half of it? Like, eat the burrito. The fact that you're telling 3.5 out of shape guys that you're going to be eating. I'm only going to eat half of it, and then I'm going to eat healthy. Do whatever you want.
I am, and that's what I want to do because I also don't want to feel like crap. Their burritos are huge. It's literally the size of my head. You know what I mean? Like, if I ate the whole thing, I would probably have to take a nap here before I go home. Or I'd just take a nap in the 9 o'clock hour.
Did you and Bobby go to the F Your Diet place?
No, we just drove by it.
I've been to that. There's one in Orlando. I've been there, and it's awesome.
Really?
It is massive.
We looked at some of the menu items. It
Massive portions. They sell this one burrito there, and I swear it's a 10-pound burrito.
Oh, it's insane.
Yeah.
I looked at some of the pictures of the stuff on the menu.
I've been before, and the food is fantastic, but the portions are ridiculous.
But that's also funny and smart.
Yeah.
Like that's, people that are like, yeah, I want to eat whatever I want to eat. I'm not worried about having light beer or, this and that. I want to eat something crazy. That's a cool place to go.
Like you get pancakes there. They take up the entire plate. They just massive. Like this is so big.
So that's a pretty common thing in New York. There's a couple of delicatessens where you go and you get a sandwich, and the sandwich comes like high like this, and taking up the whole plate for the pancakes and all that. But you don't see that a lot down here.
Yeah, it was the time I went. The food was really good, but the portions are ridiculous.
No, I'm kind of glad it wasn't open.
When it comes to the table, you just laugh out loud that it's so much food.
And that's a great name for a restaurant.
Really great.
A restaurant just called F Your Diet.
I didn't know they had one down there because that's great.
Where was the other one you went?
Orlando.
Yeah. Yeah, Punta Gorda is a weird spot, man. I can't figure it out. Like, I don't know who lives there. I don't know what kind of community it is.
Yeah.
It's like there's marinas there, but it's not really like a fishing community. I don't really understand it.
When I was living in Sarasota, we go down there once in a while for things, and it's a weird spot.
Yeah, well, we stayed at the Wyvern Hotel, which is right in the middle of downtown Punta Gorda. And I've stayed there before. Remember we played at Dean's?
Yeah.
That place is closed down.
Oh,
Dean's
is it?
Closed down. Yeah, I think that they did not. I'm assuming, Galvin, that they did not come back from the hurricane, but I don't know if that's the case.
Because I was going to say, it was always packed down there, and it was, had good stuff. Whatever.
Yeah, it's the building itself is there, and you can tell it's locked up, but I don't know if it's damaged or what the situation is. But across from
I was saying the last time I stayed at the Wyvern was when we did the gig down there. And afterwards, we tried to walk into the bar with Flip Flop the Clown and Big LA, and we all got turned away.
At the Wyvern?
There's like a little sports bar, something next door.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are you turning us away? And I realized we're with a fat guy with no shirt, a clown, and Joe with Puke Cat. And they were like, like afterwards, it made sense why they told us you can't come in here.
I love that Gio just lumped you in with Big LA and Flip Flop the Clown.
Yeah.
I'm with Big LA, a clown, and Joe.
All right.
I believe Joe was wearing nothing but a robe.
That
at the time.
That sounds about right.
So it was like Joe in a robe, Flip Flop the Clown, Big LA.
What were we doing down there?
We did a gig down there, a live gig. It was at night. Was it game night or it was something?
Did you just fart, Carmen?
No, sorry, that was my volume was up and it was like a video.
What did we do?
It was a Not So Live gig down there.
Where?
Was that when Johnny B was there?
Yeah.
It was a Christmas show, right?
Maybe.
No. Was it?
We did a Not So Live gig at
Think so.
Visani?
Yeah. It was, and Flip Flop was there sucking on toes, and I think it was Carlos.
Flip Flop came down to suck on Yes.
Because there was that picture of all of us in the room right around Christmas time. I remember that.
Yes.
And luckily, a listener stepped up and got her toes sucked, so I didn't have to.
But you wanted to.
No, I did not.
But your boyfriend didn't want you to.
I did not. I did not want
You love when you guys lick your toes.
Yeah, not a weird clown. I like when my boyfriend or significant other does it, not a rando.
Remember, he got all upset and was like pouting in the back.
Yeah. He really likes to do that. Lick people's toes. No, you're talking about the boyfriend.
The boyfriend.
The boyfriend got upset.
Threw
and was
a fit
pouting in the
and
back.
Yeah, thanks for that one, guys.
I'm sorry. So I didn't mean to bring it up. I just remember it was like drama queen.
Can you
live
believe I
streamed
did
that? I believe.
I don't. I forgot that we did it until 5 minutes ago.
Like I said, I just remember we were at the hotel bar, may have been enjoying a couple drinks, and then tried to go on the streets, and we got kicked out.
We went to an Irish bar called the Celtic Ray over the weekend. That was good in Punta Gorda.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I like it out there. It was beautiful because it was beautiful at night. The weather was like in the 70s.
Right.
And it was windy. So anyway, Saturday morning, Bobby and I go to the farmer's market. And we were walking through, and that's where Bobby prayed with the guys. And we bought some essential oils and some other stuff that I don't know.
Essential oils.
So he got mushroom capsules or something. I don't know. He's definitely built for senior citizen living. Like he likes to look at all the stuff and ask questions. You know, I just mosey through and do nothing. Anyway, so then we decided to go fishing over by the pier, which was at the other side of the hotel. So we're out there fishing, and it's just boring. The wind's blowing my line everywhere. Nothing's happening. I feel like I got to poop. It's not good. So I quit fishing in the middle of fishing. And then I go over to the car, and I go to drive back to the hotel, and there is this. It looks like another farmer's market. It's not a festival. It's just like a picnic area land that's got a snow cone tent and a cotton candy tent, and you can get pamphlets over here and learn about
like a Saturday market.
Yeah, like you learn about PGT windows over here. You know, there's a couple of things that they got going on, and it is some sort of pride festival. But other than the Rainbow Arch, there's really nothing there that would make you think that it was anything to do with gay stuff. It's just a pride festival.
Just Bobby and his essential oils.
Exactly.
And two guys in their 50s holding hands.
Wearing no sleeves shirts and shorts. Yeah.
I think the signs were there. You guys just didn't pick up on it.
Listen, we were a kiss away from being a couple. So I leave to go back to the hotel and poop. And on the way back, I'm feeling like a new man. And I see one lone protester outside of the Pride Festival, and I didn't know what to think because I couldn't quite. He had a sign, and he was wearing a face and head cover and sunglasses, and I couldn't figure out what he was doing. So I made a U-turn, and I went and I just parked next to him for a second and lowered my window, and as people were walking by, he was calling them faggots and screaming slurs at them. And I thought, it's one thing to come out here with a sign. It's another thing to aggressively yell slurs at people as they walk by. So I thought, maybe I can get out and talk to this guy. And I wasn't trying to change the world. I was just trying to figure out what this, think about it, Calvin. What made you get out of bed, make a sign, and go down somewhere and just start screaming at me? Like, can you think of anything in the world?
No.
I got to be honest with you. If I told you, maybe I could get you out of the house if I said to you, Galvin, there is a place on the corner and they are breaking dogs' legs. Maybe I could get you to go down there and do something to help the dogs. But doubt it very much.
One question. Was he filming himself?
No.
Okay. Because sometimes these people will go just to get content for YouTube and social media.
Sometimes these people are also paid to be out there.
Yes.
Was this guy paid to be out there? Was somebody behind this guy? Is this guy a professional protester? These are the things that I wanted to know. So I got out of my car and I noticed the guy, and he also has a 9mm pistol strapped to his side.
Oh,
open carry. Well, it's open carry.
All right.
And he had a bottle of pepper spray. So I said to him, "Hey, what are you carrying?" And he's like, "I got a Turkish whatever it is, and this, that, and the other thing, 9mm." And I go, "Cool." And he goes, "And I got pepper spray." I go, "Well, I'm not being aggressive." And he goes, No, I didn't think you were. And I said, "I just have a couple of questions. Would you mind if I asked them to you?" He goes, "Not at all." And I said, "Would you mind if I video it?" And he said, "Not at all. That would be great." And I said, "Okay." Because there were people who were questioning whether or not I ambushed this guy and why I videoed it on. Yes.
Can I point out something?
Please.
Also, the guy was wearing a mask and sunglasses.
Yeah, I did say that. He was wearing a mask and sunglasses, which he has an excuse for.
Okay.
So I went up to him and I said to him, "Why are you here today at this Pride Festival?" And he said, "Because they are indoctrinating homosexuality in schools. And basically, he is convinced that you can turn people gay. I can turn people gay. So, not me, but that if you teach them to be gay, they'll be gay." And I don't want to play the audio for you because there's a lot of cursing in it, and it's not very aggressive. It's just a lot of free flowing cursing, like I talk normally when I'm not on the radio. And this guy, same thing. And we began to go back and forth. And one of the most amazing things that I found was people still think that being gay is a choice. If you think that being gay is a choice, I'd love to hear from you, because I can't understand why you think that people would put themselves through that if that's the choice. Like if you think they were like, "No, I want to go through having to be protested and all this stuff and having to have a tough time in high school and having to not fit in. I want to make that choice." Like, if you think that that's a choice, explain that to me, please. I'd love to hear somebody that. That was the number one thing that people were saying in the comments, is that this guy was right. Gay is a choice. There's still people who believe that. That it's a.
Oh, yeah.
There are some people that say it's a mental issue. And I'm not saying that there isn't something to do with the mental wiring. Does it mean that it's bad? Does it mean that you're wrong? No. Does it mean that you're wired differently than somebody else? Yes. Yes, you're wired to be gay. And this guy went so far as to say that I said to him, he said he had kids and he didn't want his kids learning about this stuff in school and it being pushed on her in school. And I said, what if your kid said that they were gay? And do you know what his response was? Gay conversion camp. He would send his own child to a gay conversion camp before loving his child. And I was absolutely blown away by his responses. And then I said, wouldn't you want your child to be happy? Wouldn't you want? And he did not care about that whatsoever.
He said he would disown him.
He would disown his own child for being gay.
Yeah, I think just people with that type of ideology, there's no reasoning with them. They're not going to rationalize it.
Do you think so? Or do you think that deep down there is some sort of reason, or there is some sort of event that happened to this person to make them feel that way? Because I have to tell you, I know this guy's name, I know where he lives, I know the whole thing. I'm not interested in outing him. I'm not interested in putting his name out there or any of that stuff. But I got nothing but vibes like he was trying to hide back the fact that he was gay.
Yeah.
That is the absolute way that I felt talking to him. It was like he was trying to fight it so hard.
Well, we always talk about, the guys who they're politicians that are like gay people bad and da-da-da, and then busted, getting all the stuff and doing the things. And
it's exactly what it seemed like when I was talking to him. I felt like he wanted so bad to be like, I'm gay.
It's okay. Here's some essential oils.
Yeah. I want to be like, oh no, I couldn't say that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was my run. It's all on video. It's all on our Instagram at the Mike Calta Show. If you want to go watch it, it's got over 100,000 views.
You stayed pretty calm the whole time.
I had no reason not to be. Also, I didn't want to get shot. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I mean, here I am, a guy who definitely. I said to him in the thing, Galvin, just to address your issue, he was wearing the mask and the sunglasses because he claims that's the same thing that the left does, the Antifas and the
right.
that they and ICE is wearing masks and he's keeping up with doing what they're doing.
Okay.
I don't really understand that. He did at one point in the video remove his mask to show me his face because he asked me if he had anything identifiable physically that would make me think that he had a mental illness like Down syndrome. So he showed me his face, and I said, no, you have no visible signs of Down syndrome, but I do believe you suffer from a mental illness.
Can I tell you? No way would somebody with Down syndrome be out there being
no way.
The nicest in the world. Nicest in the world.
They'd be out there eating snow cones, loving life. They don't care.
Yeah.
Hugging everybody. I just couldn't. I couldn't see. You don't have to agree with homosexuality. You don't have to like it, and your religion can tell you that it's bad. That's fine. But what would possess you to get up and go down and just scream insults at people as they walk by? I was absolutely blown away by it. I couldn't understand what would make somebody hate anybody that much. Like, I actually thought, what would get me to get out of the house, make a sign, and go down somewhere?
Yeah. And there's some people that are even worse than that guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably tame compared to some standards.
Well, evidently, that guy was also at the farmer's market that Bobby and I were at. People have told me that he goes there all the time and does this. He also went to the No Kings rally, and I looked him up on Facebook, and he does seem like he has kids. He has abs. I know that. There's a lot of pictures of him showing his abs.
Oh, man.
And he rides motorcycles. I looked into the thing to try and figure out what it is that's bothering him. And the only thing that I could see is that he may be harboring feelings that he doesn't know how to deal with. And that might be what's creating the anger. It was very interesting to watch. 800-771-1025. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how are you doing?
Great. What's happening?
I don't when it comes, they use these words like indoctrinate and stuff like that, and I think they're looking really kind of past the point. I don't think you can make someone gay at all. That's ridiculous.
No. Yes.
But when you take a young child that's looking for somewhere to fit in, you've got all these different sublets, you've got all these different situations in life. And you've got a young child that's just looking, may not have a home life, may not have somebody to look up to, and just looking and just begging for somewhere to fit in. That's where it kind of steps in.
Yeah, but first of all, what do you think is going to happen?
Turns them gay.
But that's the thing. That's what I was going to say. You're not going to take a kid and make them gay.
No, but it will cause them to experiment in things they don't understand.
Like what? Like what? Like, what do you think? That you're hanging out with gay people and all of a sudden you're going to be like, maybe I should try to be gay?
Just say, for instance, you're a kid that has no friends, has nowhere in one of these big cities or anywhere. And next thing you know, you run into these big rallies or these big things, and it's just somewhere to fit in. You're not necessarily gay. You don't have gay feelings, but you're willing to try anything just to fit in. And you've been around the block enough to know what I'm saying is true.
Right, but what I'm saying, but hold on, but let me jump in. Let me real quick. I also know and deal with a lot of these kids who have no role models and are looking for a place to fit in. It doesn't mean that gay people are trying to rape these kids. They can take them in and they can welcome in, but they can welcome them in and they can make them like family and be nice to them and love them and not try to do anything gay with them whatsoever.
That's the point I'm making. Nothing is for sure. Every situation is different. You're not.
Yeah, but it's the same in any hetero. It's the same in any hetero situation. It could be, you bring a kid who's looking for some sort of relationship or some sort of family life, bring them into a bad situation of people who are doing drugs, or bringing them into a bad situation of people who lead them into a life of crime. There's that. The bad stuff is everywhere.
My father-in-law is gay. I'm not trying to preach against gay.
No, I know you're not. I know you're not. But I agree. I hear you, sir, and I just disagree with you.
You're asking a question of how does people think this? I don't necessarily think it, but I've been around children in my own life that literally would do anything just to fit in with something.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. That is people who come from broken homes and they're looking for somebody to attach to. Yeah, I get it, but I mean that doesn't. It still doesn't
But
prove
you
any
asked
point.
the question of how does this play into indoctrination? They just use these big words that to make it seem like something that's not when it's simple stuff. Because impressionable kids that have no role models that may be, and I'm not saying just gay, I'm saying any facet of life, whether it be heterosexual, homosexual, religion, and let me be clear, I'm not religious at all. I think it's all
horse garbage.
You know what I mean? I'm not religious. That this is not coming from a religious aspect. I think that is almost as bad as the rest of it when it comes to indoctrination and all that. But what we're talking about is there is a whole sublet of children and young people, young adults, that were literally, no matter what aspect of life, what facet, gay, homosexual, will do anything and try anything just to fit in somewhere.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't know how that applies necessarily to this situation, but I understand what you're saying. Kids are vulnerable, and you should look out for them. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Great. What can we do for you?
Hey, you're talking about all this stuff about how things are not a choice. Isn't everything in life a choice, a decision, and a consequence of everything that you do?
No. You can choose to act. You can choose to act on things. That is a choice to do. But when you're born, you know when you're born if you're born straight or gay or straight. Sir.
No.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been with a man?
No.
Why?
Why would I?
Because you're straight. You were born straight.
What's your point?
That gay people are born gay and they know what they want because they're born that way. It's not a choice that you make. It's the way that you're born, sir. Just like you know that you're born straight. You've never been with a man because you were born straight. You just can't accept the fact that other people are born gay.
No, that's
that's it. That's exactly what it is.
Yep, you're using excuses to hibernate your gay feeling.
How is that an excuse, sir? Have you ever? How do you know that you're straight? Exactly.
He got you. He said you're gay.
And you lose. Mike Calta, is that what he said?
Yeah, he said you're using that argument to hide your gay feelings. And then
my gay feelings?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Morning, Mike.
How you doing, sir?
I don't think anybody's really born gay. I think there's a lot of decisions in life that can kind of form children into that.
You don't. Let me ask you a question. Do you ever go to grade? Let me ask you a question. Do you ever go to grade school and you look around your classroom? There's like 30, 35 kids in your classroom when you were like first or eighth grade. You didn't know who the gay kid was?
Of course, but
all right. And you think that kid? And you think that kid made an?
There's no gay gene. There's nothing you can isolate that makes a person gay. I have twin sisters. Genetically, they're the same person, blood and everything. One's gay, one's straight. One was molested as a child, the other wasn't. I think circumstances form a lot of things through life.
So you think every person that's gay was molested?
It's very heavily noted that a lot of a majority of gay people were molested as children.
According to what, sir? Cite that source, please.
I can't tell you the source off the top of my head.
Of course you can, because it's
results for
garbage.
If you Google it real quick, you can produce it.
I cannot. That a majority of gay people were molested?
Yes, grooming is extremely high in the gay community.
So it says here, multiple studies show that LGBTQ plus individuals, including gay people, experience higher rates of childhood sexual abuse than heterosexual people.
Yeah, not all of them.
But it's
Nobody said
higher
all,
rate.
but it's a majority.
Okay, and you think that is what's turning people gay?
I think it is a scar on the brain. The same way you can convince a 7-year-old he's a horse. Children are very, very easily influenced.
If you have a 7-year-old that you can convince is a horse, that kid's an idiot. That's the problem. All right,
all kids are idiots, man.
No, they're not. No, they're not. You're not convincing my kid that they're a horse. I can tell you that. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning. I just wanted to, those calls are just stupid. I think people just don't have a sense of what they're really talking about. I have a gay husband. Remember that?
Yeah.
Right. But my niece, I spent countless hours with her. She was in tears, and she was probably 15. She always felt like a boy. and she's transgender. She's not transgender. She's transforming into a boy. However they put that.
Transitioning.
But yeah, transitioning. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Right.
But the thing is, she really had a tough time with this. And like I said, talking over hours, endless hours about it, it's not something that she was choosing to do. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think I find it very ignorant. Thank you for the call of the people who are so sure that it's a choice, but don't want to admit that they were born straight. They can't say if they're choosing. At what point do you make the choice? At what point, Gio, did you decide to be straight?
I don't think I did.
Yeah,
I just kind of know.
You just kind of know.
Kinda.
So if you're a kid, like I think the perfect example is what I said to that guy. When you look around your grade school, I picked out the kids that I thought would be gay through high school and grade school, and I was right about all the ones I thought were gay, and then 2 more that I didn't know about turned out to be gay. That's the way it goes. And that kid in 2nd grade that is gay already did not necessarily get molested, did not have someone convince him. He was just born gay. That's just the way it goes. And straight people don't want to accept that.
I don't remember a point where I made a choice to be straight.
You may have, Gio. You may have had.
I just looked at that girl's ass and thought, wow, that is fantastic.
But you may have had a guy.
I just knew. I didn't make the choice. I just looked at that ass and looked at that ass, and I went, I like that one over there.
But you may have had a guy that was attracted to you, kind of flirt with you, and because you're not attracted to him at all, you totally blocked him out and didn't even realize.
One of my best friends when I was in middle school, he ended up being gay.
Yeah. Did you know at all? When did you find out?
I found out when we were adults.
Yeah. Wouldn't it have been better for that kid if he could have been able to be friends and let everybody know what he was when he was younger?
Yeah. I mean, he did want to sing show tunes a lot.
No, that's
But I like that. Yeah. And you guys make fun of me because I know so much about Disney. He was my Disney buddy. We used to go to Disney World and watch Disney movies.
You want to go to my room and play Disney Buddy?
That's why I know so much about
Buddy.
That's why I know so much about Disney. I love it.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Good. What's up, sir?
I have a question. Now, I'm straight, and I was born that way. I'm 100% on that. But in this day of porn on the internet, I've been exposed to group sex and everything on porn.
Okay.
I'm still straight, but my mind I look a little bit further than I always used to. Does that seem to kind of influence people a little more than it used to?
I don't think necessarily if you are. So you're saying that you would never think about having gay sex, but when you've seen a bunch of this stuff, it's maybe opening your eyes up to something you might like to try?
Well, no. I'm not looking at necessarily gay sex, but say 2 guys and a girl.
Okay.
Now, I'm looking more. I used to look strictly at the woman. Now I'm like, wow, this guy's looking pretty darn good, but I still do not have that sexual desire. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. So I could look at Tom Cruise and be like, that's a handsome ass guy. Well, I don't want to kiss him. I don't want to touch him, but I could recognize he's a good looking guy. That just makes you a normal person.
I think he's good looking. I just don't like him.
Well, listen, I don't think that. I think until you do some gay stuff, sir, then you're safe. But or at least you're not safe, but you're just not gay.
I'm safe.
Yeah. Well, look, you also may be unlocking things that you didn't know that you wanted to try, or you may experiment and decide you didn't like it. It's not for me. I know that for sure. I don't feel it the same way gay people don't feel like they want to be with straight people.
One of our friends checking in who is gay, who has a twin sister who is not gay.
Oh, that's right.
Neither one of them molested.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting. I thought that wasn't allowed. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mike. How old are you? You're in your 50s, correct?
54, sir.
54. I'm 57. I maybe it's where you grow up, because I don't remember anybody in my grade school, even in my middle school, and I grew up in upstate New York, where I even thought that, they're a gay person. Everybody we hung out with, I just don't remember anybody.
But they were, right?
Well, there could have. Yes, I'm not saying there wasn't somebody, but I'm not. I just don't think that. I don't know. I kind of think it's where you grew up. I don't know.
No, there's gay people everywhere.
It's interesting because I know now that there was a gay guy that was on my soccer team. At the time, I never thought, it didn't enter my mind that anyone was gay. You know what I mean? So I was just like, I don't know, Eric.
But a lot of people were not out back then.
But also,
either,
he was just like, he'd go to dances with girls as best friends or whatever.
Right.
And then when I went for my high school reunion, I go, oh, Eric's gay. All right. It finally dawned on me. I think I just didn't even think about it.
Right.
My buddy from high school was like that too. I never, we hung out all the time. That never crossed my mind.
But looking back on it now, you go, yeah, of course he was.
And then later on in life, when we were adults and I found out, I was like, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense.
That's also progress of the times, though, now, too.
And that was this is mid to late 90s.
Well, right, because back then, if you were gay, you were ostracized and people did not like you. And that was,
But I don't remember ever crossing my mind.
Yeah.
And that's, I was 16, 17 years old.
We used to, there were a couple of kids in my grade who ended up being gay who were the feminine kids. And then there's a couple other ones, like two other ones. One was just a quiet, smart kid, and one was the other one who dressed nice, but you thought all the girls liked him because he was good looking.
Buddy wasn't feminine or anything like that at all. It
doesn't always apply.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, this all goes back to this guy this weekend that was protesting, and I just could not understand. All these callers that I had, they don't agree with me. Not all of them. Some of them completely disagree. That one guy thought I was secretly gay. All those things are fine. But what possesses you to wake up in the morning, grab your gun, grab your pepper spray, grab your sign, and just go down and shout faggot at people while they're at a rally? Not even a rally. I keep saying rally, but it wasn't a rally. It was just a festival.
Yeah.
It was a festival in a park that you had to go to. You didn't even have to pass through it to get to something else. You had to specifically go to this area to get there. And I can't understand what makes people that angry. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
So for the guy that was standing out there in Punta Gorda, he's not wrong.
About?
About it infiltrating into our school systems. How many teachers are saying my pronouns are?
Yeah, but what do you think that's doing to your kid? Do you think you can change the kid's sexuality by telling them your opinion on something?
Change their sexuality. Sexual preference is a choice.
You think so? So that's where you're wrong.
Genetic.
So then
actually, I am qualified to say it is a choice. It is not genetically inherited at all.
What qualifies you to say that?
I'm a nurse.
So what? What does that have to do with anything?
Okay, so where is it that you're saying it is genetic? And
Let me ask you a question.
He didn't say that either.
Are you gay or are you straight?
I'm straight because I choose to be.
How do you know?
I choose what I like. I choose what I like, and I choose what I dislike.
So how do you know what you like?
How do I know what I like? How do you know what you like? Do you like pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, that's a great point.
Tell me something that you don't
Wait, hold on a second.
That's a great point because I thought of that too. So let's say black licorice. You ate black licorice at some point. You either liked it or didn't. So you either are...
Actually, I could tell you I probably do not like black licorice because I haven't tried it. I just don't like the smell of it.
Okay. Why don't you like the
If
smell
you
of
want
it?
to go that route.
Are you choosing to not like the smell of it?
Am I choosing to not like the smell of it?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, probably, pretty much. I choose not to like the smell of it.
You chose not to like the smell of it. All right, that's interesting.
It is a choice. What about your bisexual people?
What about them? There are people who like to do more than one thing.
They genetically like both genders versus making a choice, because how many bisexual will then just end up with a man or just end up with a woman?
So my opinion on that is somebody who's bisexual is probably born gay. And somebody who has had sex with both, just like you said, makes choices and decide that they enjoy both. I have to be honest with you. I've never had. If you're
born gay, then a gay man would have never been with a woman.
What is that?
Because then they're genetically programmed that way. And with what you're saying, they're genetically programmed to a gay man like another man, want to be with another man. If they're genetically programmed that way, there's no gay man that would have ever been with a woman.
That doesn't even make sense, what you're saying. If you're genetically programmed one way, who's to say you're not going to experiment or do something in your life?
And what if they like it? And what if they like it and they end up not being gay?
You can't not be gay. You can't be gay, have sex with a woman, like to have sex with a woman and not be gay. You can't. If you're gay and you have sex with a woman and you enjoyed it.
Are you speaking from experience, Mike?
What kind of experience?
I don't know. Maybe you're gay and you just now don't want to have that in your life, so you're choosing to be with a woman.
It's interesting because that is the first thing that people try to do when I defend homosexuality is to call me gay as if you're going to scare me.
Let's talk transgender. There's only two genders, by the way, male and female.
Yeah,
that is
as a nurse, you should know that.
Yes, and as a human, you should know that. You either got one or the other. That's about it.
Okay, so what else?
Okay.
There are some people that are born that don't.
In the schools. And actually all over the place. How about this assigned sex at birth? How are you assigned anything at birth? What you come out with is what you are.
Don't you know
that somebody's assigning you?
Don't you know that some people are born and they don't feel comfortable in their body and they decide that genetically they feel like
So it's a feeling. Well, there's facts are definitely more.
If you would shut your fat face for a second, let me finish what I'm saying. You'll let me.
My fat face. I'm looking at a picture of you, and you're no thin.
Why are you looking? Why are you looking at a picture of me?
Because I like to know who I'm speaking to.
I don't ever want to see.
We're on YouTube if you want. You can see him all day.
You don't even know who I am or what I look like.
I don't ever want to know you. You seem like an ignorant C word.
Real Helen
Yeah.
Very angry.
What I was trying to say, I don't even remember. I was going to say something about somebody being somebody born somebody born that's a man that feels like they're a woman and has lived their whole, like we know somebody who was born a man and ended up becoming a woman, and that person has said to me that they felt so bad that they tried to kill themselves. Why would you want somebody to be that miserable? Why would you want somebody to go through life like that, thinking about killing themselves all the time because they can't be happy? You can call it whatever you want. You can call it a mental illness. You can call it a genetic disorder. You can call it whatever you want. But why would you care about somebody being that upset and that miserable in their life? Why wouldn't you want them to be happy? And if putting on a dress made them happy, what do you care? What does that have to do with you? I love the way these people, I have no concerns about your opinion of me, fat nurse lady. I don't care. And by the way, I don't know what you look like, but I could tell by your voice you're fat. I don't care if you call me gay or if you think I'm gay or if you think I'm hiding something. My defense of that community is nothing more than me just seeing people want to be happy and be able to live their lives. And you thinking you're going to insult me by saying that to me is save your breath. I'm telling you right now. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, Mike, how you doing, sir?
Good. What's up, buddy?
My name is Ernie. This is actually, and again, I think it's the messenger, the problem. And I'm a little bit, I have 2 daughters that are lesbians, and I understand that my point in life is happiness for my daughters.
Okay.
But the problem is when, and again, indoctrination and all the big words and all that, I believe what it is when you have teachers steering your kids, people that are grown-ups teaching your kids. And again, you can blame it to public schools. You can blame it to anything you want. And, of course, maybe parental controls also. My problem usually is – sorry about this. My problem usually is when you're teaching a kid, you can't be teaching kids to become men, for example. And that is what's happening.
Let me jump in real quick. I don't want people to think that I don't want my teachers teaching my kids about anything to do with their sexuality. I'm not talking about that. What do you think? You have two lesbian daughters. What do you think? They learn that in school?
No, not at all.
Yeah. So what do you?
I believe that's how they are. There's no problem. I love them regardless.
Right.
The problem that I have, for example, is when a kid comes, 12, 15 years old, and you come and you're like, oh, that's great. Okay, great. You love them and everything. But what's happening right now, like, again, and I don't want to use indoctrination because that's too big of a word for me, especially. But you have kids that are lesbians and gay, and they're coming home and telling their parents, today I feel like a man. Today I feel like a woman. So you have kids that are so confused.
Yes.
And something that,
Listen,
and something
I have never been confused about my sexuality or whether or not I was a man or a woman. But I do remember those times where I was a teenager and I had, changes in my body and changes in things going on, and you're confused about a lot of stuff and you don't know how to handle all those emotions, and it's a tough time for kids. It's a tough time for kids, but more people should be allies for those kids and help them get through that so they can figure out where their life is really headed.
Mike, when you have a kid that comes to you and says, Dad, I feel like a man. I don't know why. I'm a man, and I already started doing steroids, for example.
Okay.
And you're going to understand that some of these kids are so confused. And believe me, it's trauma. I'm sure it's trauma. But again, and nothing against gay or lesbians. But, I mean, most of these kids, it's something that's called rapid onset gender dysphoria. This is an epidemic that is going on. A lot of people look over that. And the problem is that there's kids that are hurting themselves, and there's doctors.
I get what you're saying, and I understand, especially of a father who has to deal with a situation like this. We are way further than out of the topic.
Yeah, but
than
that's what I wanted to tell you. The messenger is the problem. You're the guy that you met is the problem. The problem is that he's going out there, like you're saying, he's gay himself probably, and he is just blaring out crap.
I don't believe he was representative of conservatives. I don't think he was a representative of heterosexuals. Yes, you're exactly right. He was making the situation way worse for everybody, which is why I went and talked to him in the first place. But I appreciate your call.
And just so you know, Mike, I'm a supporter of LGBTQ plus and everything you want to say. Like everybody makes fun of it.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, the LGBTQ plus has been taken hostage. Even a lot of people. I can send you. I can send you a video that even the own LG are complaining that it's been hijacked.
Yeah, listen, so I don't really. I appreciate it, and thank you for being a good father on top of everything. I'm not interested in it. I am here because I don't like to see that guy out there screaming insults at people while they're trying to go out and buy snow cones. That was the main purpose of the whole thing. The video is up on our Instagram at the Mike Calta Show if you want to go watch it. It's pretty calm. There's no pushing, there's no fighting, there's a lot of cursing. That's why I'm not playing it on the air, but it's pretty sad to see. And I can't imagine that if I had if I had a gay child and I said, hey, let's go over to this Pride Festival, and went over there and had this guy with a gun on his hip and a bottle of pepper spray and a mask and glasses calling my kid a faggot, we'd have a big problem. I got to take a break. I know I have a full board of phone calls. I'll try to get to them, but we got a mayoral candidate coming in the studio. Gracie?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Gracie.
Kramer.
Caitlin Gracie Kramer.
No.
And she's running late.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. That's good. That's good. So let's take a break, and I'll hit the phone calls when we come back if she's not here. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Eastbound Courtney Campbell Causeway at the Big Bridge, an accident. Crews have that left turn lane blocked. Also the right lane. That, of course, causing some very big backups. Very slow going across and into Tampa. About a half an hour delay right now. You can take Howard Franklin Bridge or Gandy Bridge. They're both running up to speed in that direction. Hillsborough County had an earlier wreck. Southbound 275 at Cypress. It's now on the left shoulder. Still seeing some onlooker slowdowns in that area. Pinellas County checking in accident-free. I'm Monica with traffic.
Did you know that you can get a beautiful white vinyl fence for less than $5 a day? For just $125 a month, Fence Outlet will professionally install it and add instant curb appeal to your home. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C10252.
When you need a new ride, Jerry on Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is number one. Shop from over 1,000 vehicles in stock during the Drive Into Fall event. Get invoice pricing with no market adjustments or hidden fees. You pay what we pay, like 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 1 year. Plus, get up to $20,000 off new Ram 1500s. Hurry in today for savings you don't want to miss. At the number one Ram dealer in the U.S., Tampa is home country. Online at jerryhome.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Annuities, not advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
My friends at Waterman Properties have been your trusted general contractor for over 20 years. From demolition and project management to full renovations and custom home builds, Waterman can handle any project from start to finish. And if you're considering doing a prefab home, you want to go out there and level the land and build up from there, they can do that as well. Waterman will handle the full setup: demolition, land clearing, levels, rising. These guys don't build homes and outdoor spaces alone. They build relationships with honesty and pride in every project. Waterman's all about quality. They don't have no shortcuts, no cutting corners, just solid craftsmanship done right that you can count on. You can hit them up today and get a free estimate. You can go to watermanproperties.net. That's their new website, watermanproperties.net, or give them a call at 813-715-7383. It's watermanproperties.net. Find them online, hit them up, and tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show.
The savings are big at Wesley Chapel Nissan, now under new management. Buy a brand new Nissan for under $20,000 or get 0% financing for 60 months on 3 popular new Nissan models. Plus, getting started is simple. Pre-qualify online at wesleychapelnissan.com and discover your buying power with no impact to your credit. Then shop hundreds of vehicles you've been pre-qualified for. All at Wesley Chapel Nissan, the big Nissan store on State Road 54. For complete details, call 813-540-4062.
Renewal by Andersen has Fall Savings Month going on right now. 20% off replacement windows and patio doors through the entire month of October. Plus, no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. They do phenomenal work. They will make your house even more beautiful than I'm sure it already is. Renewal by Andersen, superior products, exceptional service, bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
You don't need to be an all-pro to make big moves. Getting championship-level performance is easy at Crown Honda. Drive a new 2025 Honda Pilot, just $469 per month. Or a new 2025 Honda Accord, just $289 per month. Don't wait for the 2-minute warning. Get to Crown Honda now and save today. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
Hey, it's Captain Zach Sturm for Rivard Buick GMC. These days, people use AI for everything. It saves time, does the research, and delivers the answers. So we asked AI a question, and here's the actual response. Tell me the best GMC dealer in Tampa Bay to buy a new Sierra 1500.
Absolutely. In the greater Tampa Bay area, I'd say Rivard Buick GMC is your top choice. They've got great pricing, strong discounts, and plenty of inventory for a new Sierra.
There you have it. RivardBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Hallow Scream returns to Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay for select dates now through November 1st. This year's event takes over the entire park with 5 haunted houses, 5 scare zones, 9 theme bars, and 2 shows. Additionally, guests can face their fears. Busch Gardens, Hallow Scream, select nights now through November 1st. Add value and security to your property today by contacting Fence Outlet, now offering customers 0% financing for 12 months on any Fence product. Go to fenceoutlet.com today for more details. Terms of financing apply. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
The Golden Diamond Source wants to be your family jeweler. Stop in and discover the ultimate jewelry supercenter with the largest selection of diamonds, engagement rings, and fine jewelry all together under one roof. Don't wait any longer to find that one-of-a-kind perfect engagement ring for that special someone in your life. Get in there now. As your relationship grows, so can your diamond with the Golden Diamond Source trade-up at any time. Your diamond will never lose its value. You can always trade it in for a bigger, better diamond. Why don't you get a head start on your holiday shopping? With Golden Diamond Source's unbeatable low financing options available for up to 5 years, making this holiday season truly memorable. Golden Diamond Source takes pride in offering only natural diamonds formed over billions of years by the Earth's incredible forces. It's real love. Get a real natural diamond. Shop online anytime at goldendiamond.com or stop by their showroom at 3800 Omerton Road North. Whether you're looking for an engagement ring, a holiday present, or you want to buy something nice for yourself, you can get it all at the Golden Diamond Source.
It's a love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. The good news is, Tobacco-Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. When you call Tobacco-Free Florida's phone quit service, you'll receive one-on-one sessions with a coach who can help you on your quit journey. You may also qualify for free nicotine replacement therapy like patches, gum, or lozenges. Whatever your reason to quit is, Tobacco-Free Florida can help you get started. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW.
Fall is a busy time and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Hey, it's JP, and with Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and move when you're ready on your timeline. Mark Spain Real Estate has over 13,000 five-star reviews, so you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Your brain holds all the pathways to memories, to dreams, the very essence of your human spirit. At Advent Health Brain and Spine Institute, our experts protect those pathways. With state-of-the-art technology and groundbreaking treatments, we care for the most complex neurological conditions. So you can keep moving, keep dreaming, keep being your whole self. Visit thebrainandspineexperts.com.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. Save big on our entire truck lineup during Toyota Truck Month. Drive a new Tacoma for $279 per month. Plus, you're only 2 clicks away from your best price. Click the button, complete our form, and get our best price instantly. When you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Every year, almost 30,000 babies in America are born with birth injuries. It's every parent's worst nightmare. If your child suffered a birth injury, please call our firm to find out if we can help.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Now that we're getting older, we've been putting more thought into maintaining our health.
We knew the water we drink every day could be filled with contaminants, so
we called Leaf Home Water Solutions.
They came to our home and did a free water test and gave us the analysis right away.
We were shocked at what we saw.
They found heavy metals like iron and copper.
Our own tap water was putting our health at risk, but Leaf Home Water Solutions made it easy to get safer water from every tap and hose. A whole home solution.
They have more than 250 product combinations and designed a system that fits our needs and budget. The installation took less than a day.
With Leaf Home Water Solutions, our water is safer and healthier. When we drink, when we cook, when we shower, even when we garden.
We feel better about our health.
Thanks to Leaf Home Water Solutions.
Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Quo, formerly OpenPhone, gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Quo lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to... Need to take calls on the go? Quo automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Quo's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions and use those insights to level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Quo. Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/free and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's quo.com/free. QUO.com/free.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com.
Lots of sun today. Might see a few clouds here and there. Only a 20% chance of rain later on. High today, 87. And tonight, slow down to 70. For your Tuesday, more of the same. Lots of sun, just a few clouds. Those rain chances down to about 10%, though. Tomorrow's high, 88. And tomorrow night's low, 70.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
9:09 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. Listen, I got to tell you, I have had a rough last couple of days that I've been very honest about on the air. I went through like 5 days without pooping, and it was freaking me out a little bit. But I do feel okay because I just went to lifeguard imaging and I got scanned. And I know that if there was something in there that was major, they would have seen it. They would have known if I had some sort of kink in my intestines or some sort of knot in my sphincter. I don't know, really. I'm not medical. But if there was some major problem, I would have known. Now, imagine here getting ready to go into the holidays. You got Thanksgiving, Christmas. You're surrounded by family, and you have the peace of mind knowing that you've been scanned at lifeguard imaging, because heart disease and cancer are still the top killers of men and women, and most of the time, they strike without warning. And that leaves families devastated, both financially and emotionally. And you've heard me say it before, you do not have to die from these silent killers if you're proactive with your health. Find out before it's too late. Lifeguard Imaging offers quick, painless, high-accuracy CT scans that detect heart disease and hundreds of cancers, giving you plenty of time to take action and do something about it. And you don't just do these things for yourself. You do it for the people around you and the people who love you and count on you. The scariest thing you can do is nothing at all. Right now, first-time patients get a free heart scan. That's a $600 value. You get it for free. All you have to do is go to lifeguardimaging.com today. Tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. You would like your free heart scan, and boom, you get locked in and get it done. I did it. You did it. I am 100% claustrophobic. I do not even like when the dog lays on my legs. It freaks me out, and I had no problem going in and out of the lifeguard imaging. It's a halo thing that's open, and you don't even go in a tube, and it's a lot easier than you'd expect. Lifeguardimaging.com for all the information and to get a free heart scan valued at $600. In the studio with us, as he is every Monday, is Ian Beckles, who is, I would say, on the top tier of class gentlemen when he walks in here handing me meat every week. Your mic's not on, Ian. I'm sorry. He brought me meatballs one week.
Okay.
He brought me ribs this week. I mean, a man who brings you meat is a good man.
Brought you oxtail the one time, right?
Yeah.
Oxtail.
He wasn't quite. He didn't have enough melanin for that.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't against it. I just didn't love it.
Yeah.
And also, you brought mushroom tea, or coffee, which I didn't like.
Yeah.
Are you familiar?
I didn't sign off on it.
No. You were just saying try it. Yeah. Are you familiar with Ming? Do you know Ming? Does anybody know Little Ming?
Ming.
Little Ming?
The Asian cook?
My wife introduced me to Little Ming. He's a little Asian kid, and they feed him food in a little plate.
Oh, yeah, I think
I've seen Little Ming?
Yeah.
He's a little baby,
Okay.
and they feed him food on a plate, a round plate, and you see what they put on. They usually give him like 3 or 4 rice balls, just a little ball. Then they give him some vegetables. Then they give him some sort of meat or whatever, and pig's ears they'll give him.
Okay.
And he takes his little baby chopsticks and he eats them all one by one, and he'll pick it up, put it in his chopstick, and eat it. And they show it in fast motion so you can watch him eat. I think my wife and I can't stop watching Little Ming eat. And he eats pig ears, and they give him a bone, and he'll gnaw on the bone for a little while. The kid eats everything.
Human baby.
It's a human baby, yes. It's a human baby, a little Asian baby.
I do have big fat ladies eating food. I watch that. There's a couple
fat ladies eating food. Yeah. Who knows better about food than fat people?
Yeah. But I'm looking at them thinking you're probably not going to be here next week.
Yeah.
Because they're just ingesting
Too much.
quadruple
Yeah. Too
burgers
much,
and
yeah.
just jamming them in their face.
Yeah.
Also, I don't want to see anyone eat. I don't want to see hot girls eat. I don't want to see fat ladies eat. I don't want to see
Little Ming's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Little Ming.
Maybe I watch it once. And
I
then
love watching
babies.
people eat.
I have some death pool updates.
Oh, okay.
So Space Ace Frehley died last week, and Geo had him as an emergency pick.
Right.
That has been updated from 86 to 61 points because Ace was never a guest of the show. So you get 61 points for that. And then there was an emergency pick made by me because I'm in goddamn last place and I'm trying to do something.
You're
Move the
behind
needle
me?
up. Yeah.
How did that happen?
Because you got a death.
Really?
Yeah. So I took country singer Mark Chestnut.
Oh, what's wrong with Mark Chestnut?
Mark Chestnut said he is bleeding from the inside. Yeah, and there's some stuff going on with him, so it's not looking well. Yeah, I currently have 12 points with Pope Francis. 12? Ian, you have 34. Yeah.
You said 12?
Yeah, 12.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I could have taken the bass player from Limp Bizkit and Doug Martin and still not go near what Carmen's at.
It's anyone's game.
Ian, you have 34 points from Giorgio Armani. Mike, you jump up to 121 points. Pap in front of you with 141 points. Then you have Gio with 206 points with the addition of Ace Frehley there. Tony has 472 points, which Carmen laughs at because she has 722 points for Carmen.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
For Carmen to pick Hulk Hogan just as a regular pick and not the local pick,
Right.
No, that was
made a
my
huge
local
difference.
pick.
Oh, was it?
She got
Yeah,
local pick
that's
points.
why I got
Yeah.
so many points because he was my local pick and he died in the listening area.
Yeah. and a former guest of the show.
And 2 in 1 week.
And 2 in 1
She had
week.
Ozzy as well.
I was thinking because you couldn't do an emergency pick on,
No,
or not
I
emergency,
couldn't pick
call a
him.
shot.
I couldn't
Right.
call my shot
Yeah,
on him
that's what I was thinking
because
of.
he's my local pick. Because
Still
otherwise,
got 567 points just off of him because of the 2 in 1 week.
Yeah.
The guest of the show,
Hall of
died
Fame.
in the area, Hall of Fame,
And
like
I'm-
all those different things.
and I'm still kicking myself for not calling my shot on Ozzy.
We told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured there would at least be like one more.
No, I told you
Announcement.
he's going to do that concert and he is out.
Yeah.
In and out.
I'd like to protest because twice I've asked somebody for Bro Hyundai's email, and I've emailed him, and like he doesn't like black people. He doesn't. I've never met him. I don't know.
He may have the black blocker on his email.
Yeah.
I don't,
the black blocker.
I don't know.
I don't know either. What
I
is
got to
it?
tell you, bro, Hyundai, I mean, granted, I'm very white, but I emailed him and texted him. He texted me right back.
Well,
He emailed me right
You
back.
don't know me.
He hit me within seconds.
Yeah, maybe you're on the spam folder.
I think I might have asked Spanish, so.
Gio, I was going
I'll
to say,
get you.
maybe Gio can
Probably got it
introduce you
wrong.
to Bro Hyundai. I mean, bro is in his name.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. Hello.
Hi. I don't mean to derail your guys' conversation and take it back to what you guys were talking about, but I just
we're
want to
good.
say thank you for saying, being gay is not a choice and defending it, because sometimes this radio station just goes different ways, and it's really nice to hear that representation for all the people that listen to you. It's coming from a certified homosexual.
You're
I'm not a
gay?
certified nurse. I
How
can't
do you
say
know you're
anything,
gay?
but-
How did you know you were gay?
How
She
did I
got
know?
certified.
I
Yeah.
woke up and just happened to happen. I was kissing girls in 5th grade. It just happened to happen. I was born that way.
As a gay person, are you blown away by the fact that straight people are insisting it's a choice?
Oh my gosh, it is insane how to think. I'm like, how do you think I want this? You think I want to choose this alternate life? Like it's not what everybody thinks it is. I mean, it's not all rainbows and sunshine all the time.
What do you think is more absurd, that you have a choice or that you can be convinced by your teachers in school that you're gay?
This is choice. I don't know, because I wasn't convinced to be straight in school.
Yeah.
So, and there was a lot of heterosexual stuff going on in school, and I wasn't convinced to be straight. So
You know what's so funny is that I went to Catholic elementary school and high school, and they were very anti-gay, and yet I graduated with plenty of gay people. They all seem to somehow avoid those guys trying to turn them straight. That's so
the priest
funny.
was gay.
Yep.
Would you say I'm a hero to the gays today, ma'am?
I would say that. Definitely classify you as a hero to the gays.
Should there be a song to celebrate that?
I think we should get ChatGPT to find a song for you.
Well, guess what?
From Miami sizzle to Tampa strut, he's the voice that breaks the cage. Spins the tea with wicked glee, keeps the fabulous front page.
Here it comes.
My Calta, hero to the gays, spins the pride from Tampa Bay, keeps the queens in fierce parade. Work it.
There you go. That was good enough for now. Mike Calta, hero to the gays.
It's a great conversation.
Hey, listen, I don't understand. I'm not out there. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know that I ever actually purposely went to a gay pride festival. I mean, I may have been to one of those markets before, or one of those things, but I don't go out to downtown St. Pete, and I'm not marching. Maybe I could do more. I don't know. But I certainly am not going to sit by and have somebody scream faggot at kids as they're going to buy a snow cone. Just going out there above their day and have this guy in a mask with a gun in his hip just start screaming insults at people as they walk by.
Joe does that all the time.
I know, but he's he's a senior citizen.
yeah.
It's
I'm
different.
allowed.
This guy was young.
I just don't know how people try to sound intelligent while they're doing ignorant stuff. Like,
Because they've convinced themselves that they're smarter. Like some of the people who called in today are not bad people, and they're not stupid people. They just have different opinions. I respect that. And I think that that's where you become ignorant, when you can't respect that there's other opinions and there's other possibilities to the situation that you think. Like I am convinced that you're born gay from talking to gay people and from being straight, knowing that I was born straight. You can have a different opinion, and I don't have to agree with you, but I respect the fact that you have an opinion.
And my opinion is partially yours.
Yeah.
I do speak to a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think that gay line has moved.
Yes.
Okay, so I think there has to be some choice. Not all of anything is everything. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more of a choice now than it was when we were growing up. Okay, because it wasn't a choice back in the day. Because there wasn't gay
Do you
representatives.
mean choice or option?
Either one. Okay, because it wasn't really presented. You just weren't allowed to be gay. I had no gay people in my high school.
Right.
Well, none admittedly once.
Yeah,
but
you did.
Right? But I knew that guy was gay and that guy
Right.
Today, they'd be way more gay people. But I really do believe, and this is because I'm exposed to a lot at the Dietary Cafe, okay?
Yeah.
Nobody's more open than us.
Right.
Sometimes we have a group of transgender people.
Right.
We have gay flags up in there. We're pretty open, okay? I'm hearing now some people are gay that you would have never thought they were gay.
Because they feel like they can be themselves.
It's almost like everybody just wants to experiment now. I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. And I'm not against anything, but when I hear somebody say, well, if you did it a couple times in college, does it make you gay? I'm like, well, it used to.
It is. And for the record, as a guy who's proclaimed himself hero to the gays today, I have definitely not taken that option. I am straight as an arrow.
Yeah, me too. It's not been an option for me.
Exactly.
And if I grew up today, I still wouldn't dabble. I know
I'm not a dabbler.
No.
I don't want to. I have had the unfortunate situation of a threesome with Pete, because Pete and I lived together for so long.
I've heard the friendly fire story.
Yeah, the friendly fire story, but there's never been any contact between the two of us. I mean, that's just how it goes. Bobby Kelly has a joke that he tells on stage, and he says, "Am I gay? No. Would I let a transgender person with a fine set of breasts and a giant pee-pee do stuff to me? Of course." He's like, that's different levels of gay.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong, and I love him for that, and I love him to be able to talk like that. But to me, it's pretty gay.
So let me say, okay, I'm going to tell him myself, but if I'm watching a movie with a woman and another woman with a dilly, does that make me a little bit gay?
Not at all.
I hope good.
Two women.
I think it makes you less gay.
Yeah.
Right?
You might be right about that.
Because one, is a dude. The other one, you're like,
I don't not dig it. I don't not dig that.
I don't want girl porn to me is sexy, but it's boring as hell.
I can see that.
I don't like
There's
that.
not enough stuff.
Yeah. Mike Calta Show. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Mark. I'm from Inglewood, first time caller.
What's up, Mark?
About the whole thing, being turned gay or being born gay. I was pretty rough. I was beat up when I was a child, and I was abused when I was 11 and 12 by a biker. And I didn't think it was bad because he showed me love opposed to getting beat up by my stepfather. It was a different situation.
Right.
I didn't know anything was wrong with it until my sister had this girl take me out of the room and take my virginity because I wouldn't leave her alone with her boyfriend. And I realized, well, this is different. And, so I grew up kind of confused, didn't go gay. I had a friend of mine and his brother that were in the same situation with this biker that got abused. They ended up going gay, and both of them died of AIDS.
You don't go gay. You were either going to be gay or
yeah. Yeah, I understand, but they just fell into it. at that age when it happened and never came out of it. I guess that's the way they, were. I didn't find out they had passed away until I had gotten out of prison. I've been to prison 4 times and never had any problems, except for my last time in prison. I protected my family and ended up going with possession of a firearm. And what's crazy is I was sodomized the last 2 weeks before I got out. And
in prison,
never thought in prison, yeah.
Yeah.
And it just sucked,
Yeah, I would imagine it did, sir. I am sorry that you've had to go through all that.
I was married. I was married and raised 2 beautiful daughters and got grandkids. Never once thought I was gay.
Yeah.
I was confused. For a while, but
sure,
never really had the feelings or the attractions, towards a man.
Which is a big difference between doing gay stuff and having gay feelings.
Yeah. So I mean, whatever people choose. I mean, I've got friends and family and relatives and stuff like that that are gay, and I don't put them down for it. I mean, it's just the way they've been forever, I guess.
Yeah, well, you know what? And thank you for the call. It's just like Ian, I think, pointed out, is the guy said that he had the part of the problem is this guy said I don't put him down for it, and the other guy said I have 2 daughters who are gay. And regardless of the fact that I still love them, you shouldn't have to say that. It should not be like a negative. Like you're making it like it's a negative thing.
It sounds like that guy, if he was gay, would be the least of his worries.
Right.
Like
He's got enough things to worry about.
His sister's a monster.
His sister, exactly. The sister did worse to him than
go rape my brother. He's bothering me.
Yeah. Oh.
Yikes.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Good morning. It's the Bro Honda, the commissioner who never answers the family.
Doesn't like black people. Don't forget that part.
That's right.
Have you ever got one from me, Bro Honda?
I don't recall ever getting one from you, sir. If I would have totally seen it because as a lifelong Bucks fan, I would be honored to get an email from someone such as you.
I believe
he's a good guy. You definitely got the Spanish treatment. He gave you the wrong email.
Probably.
We'll fix it after the show. Is it cool? I'll give him your phone number.
Absolutely, that's fine. And my email is in the rule list that's on the death pool page, so you can give them that too, and all that's in there.
All right, brother. Thank you.
All right.
Yep. No welcome.
The true commissioner of the Mike Calta show.
Yeah. What is his history?
Bro Honda?
Yeah.
He had an idiot brother. His brother was called Mahande for some reason, whatever that means, and he's a complete tool. And then this guy is his brother, and he was hanging around too, and he was actually the cool one.
So he started calling him Bro
Honda, because I'm a Honda. And I don't know how he got involved in the death pool. He was there since day one. I think he started gathering the information as we started talking about it, and he's been locked in.
Made him the commissioner.
Yeah, and he's good. He's a good guy.
And what about N4? Is there N1, 2, and 3?
So, we started numbering our listeners at one point. Yeah. Okay. N1, N2, N3, and N4 was the 4th black listener that we had.
Okay.
And then N7 is Mark, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got up there for a while, which is, you got to understand, though, when we were playing classic rock, we didn't have a lot of black dudes listening.
I would have been one.
Yeah, but you're the rare Canadian.
I sure am.
Black dude. You know what I mean? So,
what was the? We were giving away Jimmy Buffett, One Brother in Paradise.
Yeah. We gave away Jimmy Buffett tickets to a black guy, so there would be One Brother in Paradise.
See, I'm not doing Jimmy Buffett, but
no.
I brought it up to the Chicago concert how few black people were there.
Right.
And the other day at Mark Broussard, the one other black guy approached me.
Oh wow!
Hey, I'm a big fan. This is like a
just
movie.
us. It's just us. Yeah.
Hey, if it goes down, we're brothers.
Did you ever see what was the parody of the '80s? Not Another Teen Movie. Did you ever see that?
I think I did.
Where the 2 black guys are at the party and they're the only, and he goes, "What are you doing here, man?" He goes, I'm at this party. Like, you can't be at this party, too.
Simeon Rice told me a story one time. He was in Jamaica, and while he was there on vacation, there was an uprising.
Okay.
And they were revolting against the government. And he said that all the tourists were being treated terribly. And he said at one point he started speaking with the patois.
I would, too. I would adopt it real quick.
All right, let me grab a couple more phone calls, and then we got to go to our mayoral candidate. Mike Calta show, good morning. Hello?
Good morning. How's it going?
Good. What's up, sir? Okay. Mike Calta show, good morning.
Hey, what's up, Mike Calta? It's Medicine Man.
How is Rat, Medicine Man?
Oh, they were great. It was a blast there at first. Rat and Martini and guitar was fantastic, and the other bands. I like Pretty Boy Floyd the best.
Did you see? You like Pretty Boy Floyd? You like Pretty Boy Floyd the best out of all those bands?
I mean, for the opening acts, the co-headliners, but the Rat was the best.
How about Galvin? Did you see Galvin out there?
I saw Pete out there.
Oh, but you didn't see Galvin.
I'm very stealthy. I see him, and
there was a lot of people there. I'm not talking about. There was like almost 1,600 people there at this event.
All right, listen to me. I have an idea for you. I'm going to bring a girl in the studio next. I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to bring a girl named Caitlin in the studio. She is running for mayor of Lakeland. You should run for mayor of Port Richey.
That would be awesome.
All right. I'll be your campaign manager. I'll take a break, and then we're going to bring Caitlin in. Caitlin Gracie Kramer. She is running for mayor of Lakeland. She is a Hooters waitress, and she is going to be the next mayor of Lakeland. We'll talk to her in the studio next on 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still dealing with big slowdowns eastbound Courtney Campbell Causeway at the big bridge and accident. Left turn lane blocked, right lane blocked. Crews still on the scene there. Over half an hour to get across and into Hillsborough County. You can take Howard Franklin Bridge or Gandy Bridge instead. They're both up to speed in that direction. The good news is Hillsborough County reporting accident free and wrapping up your Monday morning commute on a very good note with no major delays. Same good news for Pinellas County, US 19 starting to clear up to end the commute. I'm Monica with traffic. It's Fall Savings Month at Renewal by Anderson of Tampa. Get 20% off replacement windows and patio doors, plus $0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. Check them out at bestwindowsflorida.com.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
You know, I've learned a lot about the car business, not just by endorsing Stingray Chevrolet, but by really getting to know Steve Hurley and getting his insight. And when it comes to car dealer advertising at large, here's my takeaway. If you're the consumer, it really doesn't matter how big of a discount you hear advertised if the dealer is just going to take that money right back with the expensive dealer add-ons. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much research you do, you can't anticipate these pricey dealer add-ons unless you know for a fact that the dealer doesn't do them. At Stingray Chevrolet, they don't. For instance, they have a 2025 Silverado Crew Cab custom discounted by $10,000. That's $34,400. And if you trade in a 2016 or newer vehicle with less than 75,000 miles that you finance through a dealership, they'll give you an additional $2,250 for a total savings of $12,250. And that's the real discount with no dealer add-ons and no dealer fee. StingrayChevrolet.com. Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
80 years. Of Florida Blue doing good in Florida, of offering access to affordable quality health care, of putting people over profits, reinvesting in member health benefits and local programs. 80 years of navigating health challenges together. Changes to health insurance are here, but our commitment to you will never change. Get resources at floridablue.com/followtheblue. Florida Blue, your health solutions partner. Policies have limitations and exclusions. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
It's gear up time. Academy Sports and Outdoors is now open in Lakeland. Need a football jersey that says my team is unrivaled and so is my dry rub? We got you. A fishing reel that says, sorry, I can't take your call. I'm at the lake. We got that too. How about a new pair of kicks that scream, I'm not sweating, I'm glistening with confidence. You got it. At Academy, we have all the gear you need for less. Because here, fun can't lose. Check out your new Academy in Lakeland, off I-4 and Highway 98 North.
At Sprouts Farmers Market, the Sprouts brand sale's going on now. And who knows Sprouts brand best? Our own team members.
What I like about Sprouts, it's quality. My favorite snack is a coconut roll.
One of my go-to meals at home is their organic penne ricotta.
Save 20% off hundreds of delicious, healthy Sprouts brand products. Organic produce like our Super Green Salad Mix. Your next fave, organic Italian farfalle pasta. Even decadent treats like our Vanilla Wafer Bites. All 20% off through October 21st.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. Save big on our entire truck lineup during Toyota Truck Month. Drive a new Tacoma for $279 per month. Plus, you're only 2 clicks away from your best price. Click the button, complete our form, and get our best price instantly. When you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1? At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And now, during Truck Month, we say yes to 2.9% APR financing for 72 months on 2025 Silverado 1500 LD for well-qualified buyers. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Now that we're getting older, we've been putting more thought into maintaining our health.
We knew the water we drink every day could be filled with contaminants, so
we called Leaf Home Water Solutions.
They came to our home and did a free water test and gave us the analysis right away.
We were shocked at what we saw.
They found heavy metals like iron and copper.
Our own tap water was putting our health at risk, but Leaf Home Water Solutions made it easy to get safer water from every tap and hose. A whole home solution.
They have more than 250 product combinations and designed a system that fits our needs and budget. The installation took less than a day.
With Leaf Home Water Solutions, our water is safer and healthier. When we drink, when we cook, when we shower, even when we garden.
We feel better about our health.
Thanks to Leaf Home Water Solutions.
Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Go to the contest page on theboneonline.com and enter to win tickets to see Styx with special guest Cheap Trick at the Big Hair Sound on Friday night, February 27th. Styx and Cheap Trick, Friday night, February 27th. Enter to win on theboneonline.com.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
Lots of sun today. Might see a few clouds here and there. Only a 20% chance of rain later on. High today 87, and tonight slow down to 70. For your Tuesday, more of the same. Lots of sun, just a few clouds. Those rain chances down to about 10% though. Tomorrow's high 88 and tomorrow night's low 70.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
It is 9:39 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Ian Beckles is pretty, but not nearly as pretty as our next guest. This is Caitlin Gracie Kramer, who is in the studio with us, and she is running for mayor of Lakeland. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm living.
Get right up on that mic so we can hear you punking.
Living the dream.
Yeah. First of all, you are absolutely beautiful, and you work at the Hooters in Lakeland?
I do, yeah.
You are what I expect to see when I go into a Hooters.
I sure hope so.
And how long have you worked there?
I've been with the company for about 4 years now.
Okay. And we were reading earlier about it and how you enjoy working there and that you bought your own house and did all this stuff with the money that you've made there. What do you do? Are you a bartender or a waitress?
I'm a bartender and I'm an hourly manager.
Okay. And what in the world makes you want to get into politics?
I, at one point in my life, was an impoverished teenager.
Weren't we all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My parents struggled my entire life, and it really, growing up lower class and being in positions that I was in and watching my parents go in and out of foreclosure offices my entire life.
Right.
That is something that
traumatic to a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially a teenager who can figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it really it pushed me to become the version of myself that I am today. Like, I'm very fiscally responsible. I'm somebody who cares very deeply about the community around me and helping everybody.
See, that's the difference between you and I. I grew up as a poor kid, and I was like, I'm never going to be poor when I get older. But I don't care about anybody else. I don't want to make a change. I don't want to influence anybody. I don't want to do nothing. I only care about me. But that's good that other people out there. So now, when was the first time you had the idea to run for mayor?
I think that I started this project a couple of months ago.
Why? What was the thing where you were like, you know what, I could do that? Or did you hear that there was an election coming up and you were like, I could beat that person?
I knew that there was an election coming up.
Right.
And quite frankly, like with my job, I sit and I listen to people talk every day.
And you hear their everyday person's problems.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, I am a direct link to the working class.
That's
I am
true.
part of the working class.
Yeah.
And so I hear people say the things that they love. I hear them talk about the things that they wish they could change. And you listen to that day in and day out for multiple years in a row, and you eventually want to get to the point where you can start fixing things, start making your community a better place.
Okay, so you're thinking about it, and you hear that the election's coming up, and you're like, what if I throw my hat in the ring? Did you have any idea what the qualifications were or what you had to do in order to be eligible?
Yeah, I did my research.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you did eventually, but yeah, and what are they? Like, why hasn't anybody, or maybe they haven't, I don't know, but why hasn't anybody so young run before?
I think that a lot of people my age don't feel like they have a say within local government.
Do you think your looks are better for you, or you think that hurts you?
I think that it's done a little bit of both. I think people discredit me in the beginning because they only see me as a conventionally attractive 24-year-old woman.
Right.
And they're like, blonde girl running for mayor.
Right.
She's got advertisements for her social
exactly.
media.
Hooters must be paying for this.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, who is this guy? The guy who took you here.
I was like, the guy to my guy?
No, the guy who took you here.
This is my campaign manager, Keith.
Keith. He doesn't get. I was like, that's not your boyfriend, right?
No.
Yeah, that guy doesn't get you.
She's like, oh God, no.
Yeah. I just took it. So you have to actually put together a whole campaign. You have to have a manager, and because they check all your finances and your fundraising, right?
Yeah.
And how much have you raised? I don't know. Is that all public stuff? Like, or you could just tell me, are you getting a lot of money?
It is public because you have to provide your financial documents.
Right.
We've gotten a decent amount. I wouldn't say that it's anything crazy. Some of my opponents have raised over $70,000.
Right.
I don't think I'm within
Half that?
Eighth of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And is that big of a deal? I mean, a lot of these people that are raising the money from, getting $70,000 are probably getting large donations from large businesses and things along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
And you being probably new to this, have not gotten that yet. Is Hooters behind this? Do we know? Like, do they endorse this, or are they like, we're going to keep separate?
Eerily enough, they have not said a single thing to me.
Really?
My general manager is a wonderful man. He is definitely supporting us 100% of the way.
Right. But as a corporation, they're like, hey, we're not political.
Haven't said anything to us.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you think your realistic chances are of actually winning? Like, I saw one of the hags that you're running against.
Oh, my God.
Well, listen to me. I don't know her, but I saw a picture, and I was like, if I wanted one of these people representing my town, it would not be that one. It would be that one.
She can't be happy that you're right.
I come from a place that empowers women. We don't put
Even
down
the ugly
other
ones?
women. We don't put down other women.
Okay. See, I was just testing you. You passed the first test. You did good. Also, if you would have been like, yeah, that bitch is ugly, I'd be like, yeah, there you go. Okay, so who are the other candidates? How many other candidates are there?
There's 3 other candidates.
Okay.
One of them is a pastor.
Oh.
One of them's a 75-year-old retired nurse.
Now, has the pastor come out and said anything about you? Has he been condemning Hooters or anything like that?
No, he's been really nice to me so far. Everybody's been really kind to me, and I greatly appreciate that. I was worried that this was going to be some kind of weird, smear campaign where they just didn't appreciate that I was getting involved.
Were you worried about coming here today for
No.
the same reasons? No? I see, at 24, I can't imagine you've ever listened to the show. You seem young and out of our demo. But I would imagine somebody like maybe the campaign guy or somebody at work is like, yeah, you should probably go do that. There's a lot of people listening to that show. Yeah, I get you. I know how it goes. I know my audience too. Okay, so
our audience is definitely in Hooters.
Yeah.
They're definitely there.
Yeah. So okay, so what's the next step for you? What do you have coming up next?
Our election is November 4th. It's getting really
it's
close.
right around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Do they have debates?
We go and we'll do forums. It's not really a debate. We're not arguing with each other, but we're talking about important topics that involve the community.
What is the most important topic facing Lakeland right now?
Infrastructure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's falling apart? I don't know. I mean, for real. I mean, what do you think is the number one priority?
We have been reactive to a lot of major crises in the last few years. We have not been proactive.
Much like this country.
Yeah, but it's put us in a position where now our roadways don't support the growth that we've achieved over the last few years. And also, flooding is a huge issue. I happen to live off of Lake Bonnie, which is a beautiful place. I actually grew up going to that park when I was a kid, and I bought my house off of it when I was 20 years old.
Right.
But a lot of people that lived off of Lake Bonnie during the hurricanes last year experienced something incredibly traumatic. All of their houses were flooded for multiple weeks. There were pumps that failed, and they ended up getting backed up with sewage water.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to make sure things like that never happen again.
Okay. And I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea. Do you know how hard it is to get that stuff done once you get in that job? Or is that something that a mayor can definitely start moving the pieces and getting things done?
I think that that's something that we can definitely achieve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talk to a lot of people. I'm very, very popular. You ask your parents, they'll tell you about it. I would never run for office for a couple of reasons. One is I probably got some skeletons that'll come way out in the closet. And also, two, I'm not that smart. So are you afraid people are going to question how smart you are? Like if I were to ask you questions about the government, would you know about the questions? Would you know the answers?
Yeah.
You know the 3 branches of government?
Yeah. No, I've got a good head on my shoulders. I recently graduated from USF with a bachelor's degree in biology. So it's
biology?
Yeah.
So what are you going to be a mayor for? Go be a biochemist somewhere.
Let me be the mayor
That's
first.
true. Be a smart mayor.
I have aspirations. My plan, actually, I want to go do research on keratoconus. It's an eye disease. It's where your cornea bulges into a cone shape. It's something that I actually suffer from.
Eye disease.
You knew that?
Yeah. You got
Cornucopia.
Yeah. I was like, there's a lot of research that's gone into it. There's currently a surgery that you can get called cross-linking,
right?
Where they take lasers and gel, they laser it off on your eyes, and it should prolong your keratoconus.
Okay.
So that you shouldn't have to have a corneal transplant later. But I want to help develop that research so that's not something that people are worried about at all.
Do you know how much hotter you are when you're talking like that? When you're talking all smart like that, it makes it so great. Okay, so the election is only for the people in Lakeland, obviously.
Yeah.
What would you like to say to the people who might be listening now as a last communication with them before the election? Because we only got a couple of weeks.
Above anything, I've been using this as an experience to help people understand that no matter what their age is, what their race is, what their economic status is, or their education level, they do have a seat at the table. They can get involved in local government. I think that Lakeland is the most beautiful place in the entire world, but I want to make sure that everyone feels that way.
Have you been out of the country?
I have.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
And you still like Lakeland?
I love Lakeland.
Yeah. Hey, look, you want somebody to be a mayor that loves the city that they live in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Besides infrastructure, what are we tackling after that?
Water quality issues.
We have water quality problems in Lakeland?
We have water quality problems in Lakeland. There was a notice that was sent out a couple of months ago about lead issues. I've had a 9-year-old talk to me about how he has to brush his teeth with
bottled water?
water bottles.
Oh.
Yeah. You know how scary and sad that is to think that people within our city don't feel like using their tap water is safe.
That's gross.
We live in Florida.
Yeah.
We're surrounded by water. We're on a peninsula. And
Yeah.
You're telling me that we're having issues keeping lead out of our water? We're having issues where their water is so stinky a 9-year-old is concerned about it?
Right.
You know what I was concerned about when I was 9? The tooth fairy.
Yeah. Well, at 9, that's a little too old for that, I think. But I know what you're saying. I get your point. Where do you still? Are your parents still around? Oh, geez, already?
Yeah, my mom's still around. My dad passed away a couple of years ago.
Is your mom proud of you? You're gonna be the mayor of Lakeland?
Super excited about it.
If you would like to donate, you can go to Caitlin for Mayor. It's Caitlin, the number 4mayor.com.
Kramer for mayor.
What did I say? Kramer.
Like
I
from
have,
Seinfeld.
I have bad eyes. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Kramerformayor.com.
One M in Kramer.
Kramer, number 4mayor.com. Running for Lakeland's mayor. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You were very delightful, and I gotta be honest, I purposely didn't look into you before you came here because I didn't want to know anything about you. Very intelligent, come across very good. I was hoping you'd be real stupid and we could make fun of you, but you didn't, and you pulled it off very well. And good luck. You seem like your heart's in the right spot.
Thank you.
I'm going to take a break, and then I'm actually going to come back because we got to go over our football picks before we get out of here.
Yeah.
So Johnny B and the after show will happen next, and we'll join them live. And we're out of here. Have a great day. We'll be back. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a Mike Calta show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Actually, I'm a fool. I'm an old, fat, stupid fool. That's why.
What's really going on in your life?
Let's shoot Uma in the vagina.
Mike, why are you doing this?
Cal, I have to go.
Oh, yeah. Faux shiz, genuine. What's up, homie?
Bushy.
Bye. Shoot that thing, fat baby.
Eat me, bitch.
Go smash your fruit in the hole.
I cried a little bit. You call me a monkey. You're funny.
I love you, Spanish.
Check your panties.
Come down for moose soup after. I don't even know. How do I make something funny? I don't even. Can you hear that whistle?
Next time you lose.
Fatty McFat.
My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's till I was 14.
Mike!
Show daddy your mean face.
Ooh, so scared, chubby wubby.
Genius! What?
That's it. It's over. That's all for today. Thanks for listening to the Mike Calta Show. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19 And Tisa wants to get you on the boat for free.
Yes, please.
Picture yourself on the Calta cruise. Yes, that's how you win. Head to your local Walmart and find the Tisa display in the pharmacy department. Then take a selfie with Tisa and upload your photo to theboneonline.com. It's that easy. Be a selfie queen, just like my Calta. Tisa presents Picture Yourself on the Calta Cruise. Picture it and make it happen. It could be you. Tisa, why spit when you can swallow?
At Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, we believe in every child's dream. From mastering the perfect swing to just being a kid, we're working toward their dreams together, every step of the way. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
Now, it's your time to make more money and be your own boss. Come to the Franchise Show on November 1st and 2nd at the Tampa Convention Center to meet with the best money-making franchises. Learn how you can open a successful business. This life-changing event is your only chance to see all the hottest money-making opportunities in one place. Find the perfect business for you at the Franchise Show, presented by the Entrepreneur's Source, November 1st and 2nd at the Tampa Convention Center. Get tickets at TampaFranchiseShow.com.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
I'm Mo DeWitt, your Tampa injury attorney. I'm here to talk when you need me. Ready to listen. You deserve someone who's available, responsive, and truly invested in your case. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. I'm just one call away at 1-800-CALL-MO.
Hey, Mr. C, it's me. Well, I just picked up the ring. I actually went to Hellsberg. Thanks for that recommendation. Kate's gonna love that hers is from the same jeweler you got Mrs. C's ring from. They were so helpful throughout the whole process. They even knew your family by name. And the ring looks great. Anyways, I just couldn't wait to let you guys know. Call me back and wish me luck.
Hellsberg, designed with care and craft since 1915. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
When you need a new ride, Jerry-owned Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is #1. Shop from over 1,000 vehicles in stock during the Drive Into Fall event. Get invoice pricing with no market adjustments or hidden fees. You pay what we pay, like 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 1 year. Plus, get up to $20,000 off new Ram 1500s. Hurry in today for savings you don't want to miss. At the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Tampa is home country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Fall is a busy time and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Hey, it's JP, and I'm excited to talk with my friend Mark of Mark Spain Real Estate. Mark, how does the guaranteed offer eliminate all the stress for the home seller while also keeping them in control of the process?
The guaranteed offer is simple and stress-free because it's all cash. You don't have a buyer sitting in limbo hoping to get their loan. You don't have to make costly repairs. You choose your closing date, typically within 21 days, and then you move on to the next chapter of your life. It's the easiest, most hassle-free way to sell your home today, period.
Makes sense. Thanks, Mark. It really is that easy, but don't just take my word for it. Mark Spain Real Estate has over 13,000 five-star reviews, making them the most trusted and experienced real estate team in the U.S. Find out what the guaranteed offer would be on your home today. There's no obligation. Just go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. When you need a fighter, you need us. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, for the people. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details. Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody's arm.
And now it's the Mike Calta After Show. With your host, Johnny B.
That's